All right, y'all. Okay. Welcome back to Puro Cotorreo. I'm super excited today, guys. My voice is still 50% there, but I'm feeling much better than on the last podcast. Yeah, I still don't know how to do intros, y'all. So I'm just gonna go straight into the intro that I have written down for my special guests in plural. So here we go. All right. These twins blew up on TikTok 3 years ago while planning their 15, and now they've amassed over 300,000 followers on TikTok alone. They've traveled to California for big name collaborations, became known for their Western-inspired style, and they're also proud owners of Princesa Empire. With their charisma, creativity, and unstoppable drive, they've turned a simple family moment into a full-blown movement. Let's all welcome my guests today, Jayden and Jordan.
Hi guys. So happy to be here. Thank you, Steve and Maria, for inviting us. We can't wait. We know it's going to be a fun episode. So yes,
we're always yapping off the camera, so I feel like this is not going to be any different. Just with viewers, but
nice.
We're excited.
We do yap. Like we yap for maybe hours sometimes. In total, if you were to put together all the yap hours, you probably have like a good 10 hours of yapping in just the last month. Yes. And now that you guys are once in a while come over to use the studio, it feels like we're starting to be roommates somehow, all of us, Adriana and Princesa Empire Tezati. You guys are growing and you guys have a lot of things going on, and y'all are on it.
Thank you.
What is it like? What is it like running Princesa Empire? And you guys just turned 18, right?
Yes.
So turned 18, run Princesa Empire, and going to school and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What is it like?
I mean, I feel like we've pretty I don't know. I feel like it's pretty been easy for us to manage so much on our plate, just because all our life we've always been used to kind of staying busy and not really being so sedative. And when you said 3 years ago, oh my gosh, it does not feel like that. It feels just because we're always on the move. When you look back at how fast time has flown, it doesn't even seem it's been that long,
I feel like mentally I'm still 15, honestly. I do, obviously we've matured and everything, but I still feel sometimes I'm dang, there's no way I'm 18, no. But
do you feel like you still feel 15 because everything that that you did in your 15 kind of still follows you around, the quinceañera industry, you're still in it?
I feel in a way, I feel it's evolved a lot. I feel quinceañeras are not what it was whenever we were 15. I feel they've blown up into something else, which is a good thing. It's really cool to see how they've grown into their own thing. I just feel I'm still 15 because of how fast time flew by,
Yes.
But at the same time, I'm happy to be older, but I don't know, I still miss being young too. Honestly, I'm still young, but
and by the way, guys, we have Adriana in the background, so if y'all see me talking in the background, it's Adriana over here. They feel old, pero 15 to 18 is literally nothing.
Yeah.
Wait till y'all are 30 or something.
Yeah, but I feel in the span of these 3 years, we've done so much. Looking back, it's crazy to see how much we've done in so little time. I feel we lived so many lives. We're started with our 15, we never thought we were going to blow up on TikTok like that. So I feel that's pretty much where it all started. Our Hinojosa twins name, I feel it started from our quinceañera first.
Who started recording on TikTok? Your mom or y'all?
Yeah, so actually the first video that had blown up was because our birthday is pretty early, so all of our friends were already 18 whenever we graduated high school, but we graduated at 17, so all of our friends were having their quinceañeras during our freshman year of high school. So that was whenever open invite was a really big thing and everything like that. It still is, but that was whenever it first started
hitting.
Yeah, our generation.
And no regulations.
Yes, literally. So.
I remember going to a quinceañera quinceañera. It was like a family friends, and we were still planning ours. So we're kind of like, should we do open invite? We don't know. And then we hadn't even blown up yet.
Yeah.
And I remember that quinceañera got shut down. Like, it was just like so scary. Like, you never would know what would happen. So whenever we did blow up, which video was it?
Oh, yeah. So it was one of our close friends, quinceañeras, and we were still freshmen. And so then we were telling our mom, like, oh, mom, like, can we go to a quince? Like, it was like one of the first ones we had like been invited to, you know, out of our age group. And so then my mom was like, okay, like, I'll take y'all. So then my dad, Sophie, all of us, we went. And then my mom like did a little video of us, like, you know, of the night, like a vlog, like our family vlogs on her channel, on her account on TikTok. And it blew up because I guess people were just so like shocked to see that our parents were with us. And it was like kind of controversial because they were saying like, oh, let them live, like they're already like of age, but we're like 14 at the time. So we're like, we kind of still need our parents to be with us. And it was just like, I don't know, it was like a lot of back and forth in the comments. So that kind of sparked like the first like kind of like viral video. And then from there, we just kind of kept posting our vlogs from when we would go to quinceañeras. And then it kind of transitioned into planning our quince. And people loved to see that. And they loved getting content from, like, us going to find our dresses or, like, planning or practices, things like that.
And a lot of kids feel grown at 14 like that. That's why a lot of people were, like, saying those things because they were like, oh, just let them do this, do that, go to parties. But I mean, it's normal for some people, but in reality, it's scary out there. You know, there's so many things going on, and then you never know what they're gonna get into. Literally. And I mean, y'all were self-aware, or like your mom and dad were like, hey, I gotta do this like this and this and that. This could happen. And
that one was pretty okay. I mean, it was at her house. It was at a backyard, so it wasn't like nothing crazy. But the one I was talking about where it got shut down, was like, I feel like it did, like, what do you call it? It differentiates where you go. Like, you got to be careful where you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like at the time we were probably like, even us, we're like, we can't go alone. But like, I feel like now, like, we honestly take them everywhere. Even now, like, we're always together. Like, no matter where we go, we always go with our parents, Sophia. Like, yeah.
Have you ever gotten like any mean comments about you guys taking your parents everywhere or something?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because I'm pretty sure there's people out there like either hating or saying like, hey, why do you always have your parents with you?
Yeah, a lot of like people like we knew, or even people like on social media would ask us like, oh, like, y'all aren't like bothered that y'all's parents are always wanting to come with you. And I'm like, it's not that they want, like, just them want to come with us, it's that we want them to come as well, you know, just because like we feel safer. And then like all of our friends see them as their mom and dad as well. Like we're just so close to our parents that they're like they're our parents, like we respect everything, but they're also like, I see them as like my friends. Like I trust them. We've always had like a close bond with my parents, and I feel like we're very grateful to have that, because I know like not many kids or teens get to like have that with their parents. So having that relationship is something that like I feel like Jayden and I, and even Sophia, have always like appreciated. And like looking at it now, I'm very grateful to have them, because you can have friends, but your family will never like, you know, turn their back on you or anything. You know, like you can always trust your parents, or like your sister. Like Jayden's my best friend, you know, like I can always count on her. She knows me better than I even know myself, you know. So even Sophie too, but I mean, Jayden's my twin. Like we've gone through everything together. Like she's seen all sides of me, and I've seen all sides of her.
Who's the one that drags both of you to more, you know, situations than you've asked for?
I don't know. Like, what do you mean?
Like who's the one that's like, hey, twin, let's go do this, or hey, let's go do this?
I feel like it depends, because honestly, we like think so much alike. Like, like a lot of people are like, do you have like twin telepathy, or do y'all like ever fight and stuff? But honestly, like we always agree and disagree about the same thing. So like sometimes if I don't feel like going out, she don't feel like going out, or same thing with her. Like we honestly like feel whatever the other one's feeling, like without like saying it. So I feel like we like the same things. If we don't want to go somewhere or something, we'll just be like, okay, like let's don't go. Like it doesn't really like.
What was the last thing that y'all agreed and disagreed on?
Oh, agreed to come on this podcast.
Right answer.
I don't know. I mean, we agree on more things than we disagree. I don't know what's something we disagree.
I think we rarely disagree now. I think growing up we probably did, just like because, you know, when you're kids, like you kind of just like bigger with your siblings a lot. But I feel like now we pretty much compromise on things. Like it takes so much energy to argue now. Like we already have so much to think of. Like arguing with each other is like a waste of time. So you know, is just not something we really do. Like, if anything, it's probably something small, like, oh, what should we eat? Like, oh, I want this, but nothing major or anything. You know, we're very close.
Dang, I was wrestling my brothers all the time.
Really?
Seeing y'all like bond this much makes me so happy because I'm like, it like brings peace of mind too. You know, like you guys don't have to think about like, oh yeah, like Jayden did this and I'm gonna be mad for like a whole week and like, you know, give her the cold shoulder or anything like that.
Yeah.
But you guys, who came up with themes for the quinceañera, all that kind of stuff. We're gonna talk a little bit of the quinceañera.
Yeah.
Obviously, I mean, is this like the first podcast you have ever done?
Yes.
Yeah, like I was telling Jordan too, like before we came here, I feel like a lot of our followers, like they've been with us since the beginning, and a lot of them have like joined us during the journey. So I feel like this is the first time we're like literally like putting everything out there, like kind of explaining our life, because you know I feel like a lot of people know different parts of me and Jordan, you know, because we just. You know, Jordan said, we lived a lot of lives, so like we literally know everyone from different places.
Yeah, like
we've known y'all since our quinceañera, so y'all have seen a big portion of it. But
exactly,
yeah, this is the first podcast where we're like putting everything, you know, like
What do you
in
think,
one.
What do you think your followers want to know the like? What's the most important thing to your followers right now that they want to know? Because I'm pretty sure y'all read through comments, you know, y'all scroll through comments, and you guys get questions about y'all's lives or something. What is it that they always ask for?
Trying to think.
I think right now probably the topic is just like our college life. I don't think we really have been getting a lot of controversial like comments and things
No, not
like
controversial, just anything.
Yeah, like things like that. But I think the interest right now is our college life, just because like it's really like new. Like we're freshmen in college right now. We go to the University of St. Thomas in Houston.
And you guys have the diplomas, right?
Yes,
like,
we do.
yeah,
not diplomas. Wait.
Yeah. Degree.
Oh yeah, degree.
Yeah,
from Lone Star.
Yes, we did. We graduated early college, high school. So we graduated with our Lone Star degree, Lone Star degree. So yeah,
the associates. Yeah, so we did dual credit. So whenever we were in high school, we did like dual credit college classes. That way we could graduate with both of those. So we have a certificate for paralegal studies. So we can start doing, like, we could start working for a lawyer or anything as a paralegal.
Well, y'all were, what's it called? Oh, y'all are still interns, right? Y'all are still interning at, what was her name?
La Abogada Bianca.
La Abogada Bianca.
Yes.
Shout out to Abogada Bianca.
Yes, we are.
Have you done any, like, fun stuff there or content, anything
Yeah,
in
we're
particular?
always doing content. She's a really good role model to us. I feel like she's like the, what do you call that? A good duo of like a working woman and like a Latina like that's also like to have fun too, you know. Whenever we go to her, she's like really like inspiring. It's been a little tricky to go lately just because of college and things like that, and also because of Princesas.
Yeah, and también she's also moving into her own firm.
Oh yes,
so she's getting a brand new building.
Bianca.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So wait, her own firm. So she didn't have her own like floor.
She had like a suite in a building. So yeah, so like she had like a whole floor kind of, right? Was it a whole floor?
Oh,
I see.
I forget what they're called. They're like, I don't know. They're like for lease or something like
that.
Yeah, but now she's getting her own building. So like her name, everything is on her.
Oh, wow.
Billboard, everything.
She made a lot of money. I mean, she needs to take us out to eat or something.
But so we did go to high school doing dual credit. So our high school was connected to a Lone Star. So we did college classes while we were also doing high school classes. And oh my gosh, that's a journey in itself. Because oh my gosh,
what was it like though? Like, because y'all were doing so much outside of school, and then still, you know, pursuing those degrees.
Yeah. Well, we'll start from our quince because I know we kind of jumped from
everywhere. Right?
So we got so much to hit.
Yeah, let's focus on quince and then we'll come back to school. So your quince, obviously we met by accident. You guys, I mean, your parents hired. Did y'all even know about us? Or did your parents know about us?
Yeah, because that whole situation with our photo booth happened. And so we were like, oh my gosh, like stressing because pictures are everything, you know? So we were like, we want memories like of our day. And then my mom was like, okay, I'll find the solution. Like our mom's always like made sure like that everything's always taken care of. She's number one momager.
Hey.
So yeah, so she found you guys and then she showed us. We're like, yeah, get them. Like their work looks good, like and everything. So we were super excited. And then the day of, it was so much fun.
We did the photo booth event. I wasn't there. Who was there? It was an employee, right? Or you were there. Maria was there.
Yeah.
And we recorded, and y'all had a few performances, and then then y'all like blew up.
Yeah, and it was very unexpected. A lot of
Again.
people, a lot of people, I keep saying that, but really,
What
it
exactly
truly
blew up
was.
from there? Because we record y'all. It's two twins. Like it's kind of weird. Like it's not weird, but it's like rare to see two twins. Do you think that was the whole thing?
Yeah.
I
that
think
blew
so.
up?
Yeah, I feel like our like videos of us going to quinces before ours. That's like kind of what led to like the viralness of it. And then whenever it was like our quince, I feel like people were like hooked on us. Like they wanted to see more from like our content. Like our lives, I guess.
Because now was like our own quince. Instead of us like going to our friends, now it was our turn. Because again, like I said, like we were pretty young in high school, so all of our friends' quinces had passed, and we didn't have our quince until 2022 in August. And it actually landed on the day of our birthday. So we were sophomores.
Damn, that's rare too.
Yeah, we
And
were sophomores.
were y'all even thinking about the cloud, like behind the scenes, like, oh, let's do this, let's do that,
No.
and then record this, record that?
Like I said earlier, I feel like quinces have gotten so big, and I feel like part of it is because like everyone's like on the trends and stuff. But I feel like ours is really traditional. Like, we got a beautiful hall. We got our dresses like somewhere nice. We had our performances like a regular quince. I feel like it was nothing out of the ordinary, like compared to now.
Yeah.
So I feel like. For like it going viral, it was literally just because it was just like I think just our quince being exciting to see.
Yeah.
And a lot of people I remember asked for like the YouTube video of it, like of the night, and we never uploaded it. Like I'm sorry guys if y'all are watching and y'all have been with us that long. I'm sorry guys.
They're still waiting.
I know they're still waiting for
it. Oh my gosh.
But honestly,
Y'all should just upload it after this.
I know we should.
Y'all edited it and everything?
Yeah, because the photographers that we had for the day, they did like the whole recap and everything. Like they did like the recap, the photos, and then like the whole vlog of like the whole night. But we just never got around to like actually uploading it to YouTube.
Wow.
But
¿Cómo se llama el YouTube that says?
It was Familia Hinojosa.
Yeah, Familia Hinojosa.
Familia Hinojosa?
Yeah.
And that's where you if your followers or fans they want to see your video, that's where you guys will post it?
Yeah, we still have like our old videos up whenever we're a little more active, but now it's just like mostly TikTok. Mostly TikTok is where we have a lot of our
The vlogs and
followers.
stuff.
Yeah, a lot of our besties on there, just because it's so easy, to go to TikTok and find it so fast.
Just grab the phone and start
Yeah,
recording.
exactly.
Do you think y'all would have blown? I mean, y'all did blow up on TikTok too. So
Yeah.
y'all blew up on TikTok, blew up on Instagram.
And the YouTube was kind of aroundish, like it was
Yeah.
going, and then we just we lost track of it. But yeah, TikTok was like always our main source of where our like viral videos would go.
Yeah.
What else? What was the best part of the quinceañera that y'all think, in your opinion, like
That's a
took
good
the cake?
question.
I think my favorite part was whenever we had our entrance, like with me and Jayden, after we did what was it?
The waltz or
No, not the just me and you. I liked whenever because we had mariachi, all girls, right? An all girl mariachi for our quince, and it was just me and Jayden dancing like together before like the night got started, basically while people were eating. So yeah, I think that was my favorite part, just because it was me and her.
Aw.
It was a little special moment.
She's trying to get me to cry today or something. No.
And yours, Jayden?
Mine, I think mine was the family dances because we did do a dance with my dad, like like the sad ones, where you cry and stuff. And then we did a fun one with my dad, my mom, and Sophia.
Yeah.
Because we wanted to lighten the mood. We feel like whenever you go to a quinceañera, it's like so sad whenever you dance with your family. Like we wanted to bring up the mood, so we did do a what do you call it? Like a sentimental dance with my dad, and then like a fun one, and then my mom too, and then Sophia. So I feel like that was my favorite part because we really got to like have fun together, and everyone got to see how much fun we're having as a family.
Did you go? I wasn't there. I wish I would have been there. But was your mom breakdancing or something?
No. We did like something simple, but we danced her favorite, Selena.
Yeah, we did
Selena
Selena.
Quintanilla.
Oh yeah, de cumbia.
Yeah,
Oh,
cumbia.
I see.
Yeah.
And then, actually, I've never asked this before. I've never like really gotten like input on this. But like, both of y'all dance with y'all dance separately or together?
We did it separate,
Yeah.
and then we joined together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like so, from your perspective, like, and you're in that moment, you're feeling like, you're feeling all your dad's love and the music hits.
Yeah.
¿Qué te dice tu dad? Like whenever you're like dancing stuff, like what are those words that your dad gave you when you're dancing?
Oh my gosh, this was a couple years ago. So
Oh, you
like,
can't remember?
I'm like going back. No, but my dad, he's very sentimental. Like he's very emotional.
He'd be more emotional than my mom sometimes.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, like he's very sensitive. Well, not too sensitive, but he's just like, he has a big heart. He's very nice. My mom as well, but I don't know. My dad just cries like over little things. Like, yeah, I think it's mostly with us. Like, not really with other people or nothing, but I think just because we're, like, my dad grew up with only brothers. So, like, I guess having daughters, he's only a girl dad. Like, we don't have no brothers or nothing. So I think he just has a really soft spot in his heart for us. So anything like accomplishments that we make, he's so sentimental.
Wow.
Yeah.
That would be me too. Honestly, I see myself in Dago because I had brothers, like nothing but brothers, and I always craved that female sister kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I get how Dago feels there. So like your dad was like, he was probably like, Mija, like, I'm so proud of y'all, like, and this and that.
Yeah, like all the encouraging words like a father would say, but yeah.
And then a river of tears. No, don't get older.
I know, like, don't make me cry.
I know. That's part of the reason why we did the happy dance. We're like, no, like, we don't want too many tears, like, it's a fun night, we're supposed to celebrate. But yeah, I do remember it being pretty sad. Like, it was like it's, 15's a big milestone that you hit, and then after that, your life happens. Like, me and Jordan know firsthand, like, we're already 18, and
it just flies by.
Yeah.
But so for a lot of girls out there, like, they don't know what quinceañera is for or what it stands for. Like, can you explain that?
I would say it's a Mexican tradition for girls hitting
a Hispanic tradition.
Or Hispanic tradition, sorry. A Hispanic tradition for young women that are completing their milestone to become a woman, more women, and complete more accomplishments, I would say. Yeah, that's what it is.
So it's like just a transition.
Yeah.
It's very traditional, I would say. It has definitely like evolved over, like, the generations have grown. Like, I know my mom, she has like pictures in like her little album of when she had her quince, and it's like so different from now, so it's crazy to see how the generation passes, how like kind of like not the definition of a quince, because the definition of a quince is the celebration of you turning 15. That will never change, but just how you celebrate it has definitely evolved. Like how it used to be very, family oriented, like very like simple, and now it's just so like
party.
Yeah, so party and everything. So it's cool because I feel like it's like cool to see how it's kind of grown and evolved.
Yeah, it's like an excuse to like bond también, like a reminder that life is short and that you gotta like every transition that goes through life, like you should celebrate.
Yeah.
So I think Mexicans, we're like that.
Yeah.
In my opinion, that's why we have so many holidays here and there, so many traditions.
Yeah.
Porque we acknowledge death, and we know that life is short. We take care of our family, our elders.
Yeah.
A lot of cultures don't take care of their elderly and stuff like that, and we do. I know I would. Pero, so you guys dance with your dad, and then your mom también.
Yeah, we did a fun dance with my mom and everything.
Yeah,
so
how long was the practice for that?
We literally were like telling ourselves, because we were kind of like, y'all know, if y'all are like last minute people, y'all are more like, I don't know, I feel like me and Jordan, like, sometimes we're last minute, but I feel like that's what pushes us to get it done.
We were good under pressure.
Yeah, we were good really under pressure, but I remember we kept telling ourselves, okay, we're gonna get this family dance like down the month before, that we could just keep practicing. And the night before, we were like, okay, let's do it. Like, we already knew we made up the choreography by ourselves. Like, we didn't hire no one. We just did it like from us, which I feel like that made it more special, like more fun too.
Yeah.
But literally the night before, we're in the living room, we're like, okay, we got to get this down right now, because tomorrow we're not going to have time.
Yeah.
But it was pretty easy for my dad and my mom, because, like, it was nothing. We didn't make them do nothing they couldn't do.
Yeah.
I would say the one that was a little tricky was Sophia, because she's the dancer. Y'all know she's a dancer.
Yeah.
So she was, like, putting us to work. She's like, y'all got to do this. I think she even taught us something that she learned from, like, one of her choreographers. Are like, okay, girl.
Yeah.
Wow. So she was putting on the spot right there.
Yeah, she's our little diva. She's our little baby. We love her so much.
So you had a dance time with Sofia?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was very short. And then at the end, we came all together. We just did like a wapango around the pista. And so, yeah, that was really cute.
How long did it last? Like, how was the...
Ooh, I don't remember. It was probably like what? Like, that part was probably like
maybe like five minutes.
minutes.
No more than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, no, but the whole quinceañera, like how...
Oh my gosh. I remember we got ready in the morning and we went straight to the hall because we did like our church ceremony there at the hall. So we had the padre come and like, you know, give us our blessing. Yeah, give us our blessing there at the hall because like the time we had booked our hair and makeup, I don't think there would we couldn't have fit like a church reception.
Both of us too?
Yeah,
like,
both of us because it's both hair and makeup, so it's double the time. So then, yeah, we had the padre come to our hall and then we did the blessing there and everything. So it was kind of all day.
Like before the blessing was before anyone was there, or
yeah, we told the family
people
to come like earlier. Like the hall was already open for us, so we were already there. Like I think it was like 4.
Yeah.
And then it was like an hour until 5, and then the rest of like our friends and stuff started getting there. So yeah,
I see.
Yeah.
Wow. And so what is the y'all danced or y'all were just like taking pictures with everyone? Or
we actually specified 1 hour to take pictures with all of our families because, like we said, whenever we were going to other quinces before ours, we would kind of like use that to take notes of like what to do. And we would notice that was a thing that like a lot of the families would like miss, like getting a picture with the quinceañera. So we dedicated an hour for the photographer and us to be like in one spot with the background, and for the family to just get the pictures out the way and then like start the party. That way everything would just like kind of flow more easier.
Did y'all end up doing like a meet and greet or something? Because I'm pretty, y'all did open invite.
Well, we didn't.
Oh,
that's why.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why. So that's why we got really scared and never, because it was really, really big. If y'all were like around by the time open invite first hit, like it was a big thing. So
what was the capacity of the venue?
Like what, 500?
I think it was 500.
500?
Yeah. I mean, we do have a lot of family and then our friends, and then some people end up bringing like +1s and things like that. So we just
+2s and +3s.
Yeah. So we're like, let's just keep it on the safe side because, like I said beforehand, leading up to our quince, that's whenever we started kind of like having the momentum.
And
on
people
TikTok.
would be asking too.
Yes.
They were like, "Where's y'all's quince? When is it?" Because they already like, I guess they expected us to do an open invite, but we're like, let's not risk it because
it probably would have been shut down.
Yeah, it probably would have.
Because with the family we already had and friends there, it was already pretty full.
So if y'all would have had some other type of momentum, like let's say, I don't know, let's say y'all made some money, like some really good money, like, and your 15 is around the corner, maybe 5 months or whatever, would you have considered like doing like a rancho thing, kind of like an open field stage or something?
I feel like that's what we saved for our 16.
Oh
yeah, because that's why we did our 16 that way, because we couldn't have our followers, which we would have loved to have you at our quince, so we just didn't want it to get shut down, you know.
Yeah.
But for our 16, that's what we did. So we're like, okay, you know what, we could celebrate our 16 that way we can invite the followers, and that night was really like for them, like it was for both like for me and Jordan too to celebrate our 16, but also for our followers to come party with us too.
Yes.
And that one was really, really successful, and that was at my tia's like kind of pavilion. So it was kind of like a rancho vibe, but not really. But it was still outside.
Well, anything where there's dirt, and it's rancho to me.
Yeah, it was definitely.
And
it was
so,
fun.
what was your like takeaway from the 15 then?
Like after?
Yeah, like.
Yeah, so after
what were the
15,
feelings like?
Oh my gosh, it was like it passed. Like, you know, once something like you've been waiting for such a long time has finally passed, you're like, wow, it's over. Like, that's crazy. Like, you waited, like, you know, all your life. Like, since we were little, we would watch moda on YouTube and stuff like that, especially during quarantine, because our quince, luckily, like, happened right whenever, like, the quarantine, like, ended. So we had started planning our quince before COVID had hit, but then we had to hit pause because, like, everything got shut down. So, it opened up back when we were freshmen. We got to go back to school. So we had, like, all our freshman year to plan. But yeah, that was just... What do you call it? Yeah, something like you planned for all your life. Like, it's crazy when it's finally over.
Literally, like, kind of like buying a new pair of shoes or something. It's like you wanted it for so long, and then you have it, and then and then you move on to the next thing. So were you already thinking about your 16 by then?
No, I don't think so. Not like right after this. Not right after the 15, because I think after that, we were really focused on school. Balancing out like college life and high school life, and then also we got hit with events, like being invited out of town. Oh, yeah. So we never thought
just to be a guest.
Yeah. So right after our quince, that's whenever like that's another thing. So whenever we turned 15, that was whenever we're allowed to dance with boys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because whenever we would go out before it, we would just sit down. Like, honestly, like,
so y'all danced with like 100 boys. You had a line of boys at your quince.
No, I do remember one time we went to a quince and it was like probably like it was like a little bit more closer to our quinceañera, and I remember like whenever we would get asked, we were like, oh, you gotta ask our dad, and my dad would be like, nope, like they're not 15 yet.
Wow.
So it's tradition, like we're really traditional, you know, and I'm really happy actually that it happened that way. I don't know. I just feel like it was more like special, like it kind of made the milestone of a quinceañera feel a little bit more real, because now you're like, okay, I can go out, I can kind of be introduced to like, you know, that type of thing. But yeah, after our quince, that's whenever we started actually learning how to dance, like, because we were not pro, like we were not pro.
No, but yeah, after
we had to learn.
Yeah, after that, teen events started being a thing as well, where there would be like events like at like the clubs around Houston, but obviously for teens, you know, so there would be like, you know, all of our friends would be like, oh, let's go to this one, let's go to this one. So we would go out and we would dance, and we would post dancing videos of Jayden and me dancing with each other, or doing like a twin dance with like our friends or like guys or whatever. And those videos would blow up and be like, oh, I wanted to get a dance with the twins, or I want the twin hug, which that was something my mom made up. She was like, when people ask y'all for pictures, y'all should do like a sandwich, like put them in the middle, and like y'all should both hug them and call it like the twin hug. So
That's to do it?
yeah,
it's like someone's right here, we're just
we're just like we're always on the same side. I always tell Jayden I'm always on your left. So.
At the 15, did y'all invite like certain boys that y'all were eyeing? Like,
No.
Y'all like, this is my chance.
Nah.
To dance with Ramon.
No,
or
actually,
Benny.
hello, Benny.
I'm just making up names.
Oh my goodness.
Stirring the pot over here.
No, there's a Benny out there that's like.
Yeah.
No, honestly, the night of our quince, we just danced with all of our friends. It was really just like celebrating with our friends, and then, like Jordan said, for the events, that's when we started dancing with boys and getting like more into the Violet life. And then I guess whenever certain promoters like could see me and Jordan having that kind of impact on an event, that's whenever they started inviting us out of town. So yeah, we've gone to a lot of places.
Do y'all get paid for that?
Yeah, we would.
Promoting?
Yeah, well, like there were certain fees everyone had. Like there was different people that would go with us, and we all have our different fees because you know it's like out of town thing. It's work. So.
But y'all were. I mean, how much were y'all charging like back then? How much does one person charge when you're like promoting?
It
on
really
this event?
depends on the following and the kind of outcome some people would have. For me and Jordan, we had a certain fee based on the outcome that we would have. So anytime we were invited, the place would get pretty good. So it really just depends on like.
It depends on the promoter and the influencer, because it would be like sometimes just me and Jayden like that would get invited to an event for a promoter, and he would say like we would give him like our fee or like
a quote
or something, or like if like we wanted to work something else out, like it would be like a percentage of how many people showed up, you know. So it depends on kind of like your impact on the event, because they don't want to like kind of risk like getting a big influencer, not having a big crowd. Like they kind of want to see what you bring to the
So how would you like check that? Do they give you like a sheet of like, hey, like we had these many sales or whatever, and like
you just have to really know who to work with. Like
really?
there was some times where like you kind of live and you learn. Like it was our first time ever doing something like this, you know, like events like were something we never thought we would be invited to as special guests, like influencers. So, you know, it really did depend on like I said, like your following. Like some influencers charge more because they have that much of an impact on an event. Like if they're there, you know, like, oh, that's the spot, you know. But like sometimes like somebody might get invited and they just probably want like a free entrance or something.
Did y'all do any events that y'all let with a sour taste in your mouth?
Yes. Like we got like what do you call that?
Fucked
like,
over.
Oh my goodness. Like like a little cheated on. Yeah, a little bit. Like sometimes, like that's why I said like you kind of live and you learn on what promoters to trust and which ones not to trust. So there was a couple scandals that like did happen in
scandals.
Yeah, like there was some drama that would happen between promoters, and like some influencers would know, like they would kind of be what you call like blacklisted, I guess.
Yeah,
like,
blacklisted.
Yeah, you would not want to work with that promoter because like some promoters would offer a certain amount to influencers that they didn't have, so they would solely like depend on the amount they got from the night of the event.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's like something very risky, you know?
Yeah,
and so
really
that's why like you have to really like whenever it was more hype, like we really had to like think out like the boundaries we had to get, like getting paid before the event started instead of after, because right after, you know,
things happen.
Yeah, like the event's over, you already did your not only that, but like you're supposed to get paid before a service, you know, like after the service they could just be like, I'm not giving you the money, and you already did the work for them, you know.
And then the twins start tag teaming, and then boom.
No, oh my God. But yeah,
where's my money at?
Yeah, that's why we also say like we're really like grateful that like we have our parents there with us, because it's dangerous, and then for especially being out of town, like you know, like,
and that young too, like I think about it, I was like, dang, I was living my life out more at 15 than I am now at 18.
Yeah, we had been to lots of places. We've been to Arkansas, Jonesboro, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Georgia. Where else?
We got a lot.
Dallas, Florida. Let me see. I know I'm missing a couple. We've been a lot of places all over. Yeah.
But my dad was always really careful too. Like, that's why we're grateful for our parents, because we always had the support from them. Like, it was never like a no. Like, they were always like, okay, let's do it. Like, you know, like,
they just look at the logistics.
Yeah, of course.
And
yeah.
let's see how trusted they are in the community.
Yeah.
We'll do the research, obviously.
Yeah,
you have to contact people and be like, hey, is this person, you know, reliable?
Yeah. So actually, whenever we would do events, we got to learn, like, we got to get a lot of new friends, like, in the influencer world. Like, I remember looking up to some of them, and I'm like, wow, like, now I could call them a friend, and they would help us out a lot, like, to know the kind of like the ropes of
guide
it.
us, guide us in this.
Who was that? Like one of the main people that helped you out in this industry?
I would say Jazz.
Yes.
Jazz. I don't know if you know her.
Jazz who?
Jazz. She's like she's on TikTok, but she's like known for like going out to Violets and stuff. She's in Cali. I
think I heard that.
She's been around for a long time. She's used to being paired up with Montoya a lot as well.
Oh, I know Montoya,
Yeah, so, I mean, we met a lot of him. First, we met...
ya met Montoya, no?
Yeah,
Okay,
and we actually had him for our 16. We had him come.
Oh, he was there too?
Yeah, Jazz was there, Montoya, a lot of other people too, but a lot of them, like, helped us a lot. And
when I first started, I mean, I don't want to sound like, you know, whatever, but I was like, damn, like people get invited like to like quinceañeras, and then, you know, a guy gets invited just to like dance and stuff like that. I couldn't make sense of it, but now I'm like, it shows how much influence, power they have, you know, over the social media stuff.
Yeah, because I mean, on the promoter side, they know like if they have like influencers to be there, they're the attraction, like kind of like the entertainers, you know, because like as we're invited, like we told them like, oh, what we would do, like what we're also offering. Because like if you're paying us for a service, we want to always like
fulfill it.
Fulfill. Like we never want to do anything like, you know, half done. Like anything we've ever done, we've always done it like to our fullest extent, you know. So we've always been like, we'll promote it like on our stories. We're gonna dance with everybody, take pictures. You know, we're not gonna be like the type to be just like in the back of the club, like just sitting down, like or like reject people. We would never do that. Like no matter how bad like our feet hurt and our heels or nothing, we'd be like, no, like this is what it's a service. Like that's what we're being paid to do. So we have to like, you know, fulfill it. And also because like we know people came to see us, so we would be like, why would we like reject any of our like besties or anything, like, you know, from like coming out and like wanting to see us. So we always wanted to like fulfill that service.
Have you had any bad experiences in those places? Like, I mean, apart of the, you know, bad promoters or whatever, like, you know, it's obviously you are kids and your parents are there to protect you, but like, you know, it gets dangerous sometimes, you know, maybe some weird people or anything like that. Or weird girls, you know, like, let me get a little bit of your hair, kind of thing. Let me do some witchcraft.
Oh no!
Hey, they probably did it. You didn't even know.
Hasn't worked yet.
Hey, that blessing at the quinceañera helped.
No, I don't think so. Actually, like,
no.
Y'all believe in brujeria?
No. Well, I mean, I think it probably exists, but I don't think it could affect us. You know, like we're Catholics. So
they have like
you know, we have always God protecting it. Like that's the number one thing. You know, so yeah, I know God's protecting us always.
Nice.
But no, I don't think anything too crazy.
No,
honestly, because a lot of them were kids too. I mean, there would be adults there, but I mean, I don't think it ever got to the point where we felt unsafe.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just asking because, you know, obviously there's people out there that they have some type of influence, and they're like growing. They, you know, they kind of want to like gauge what kind of things go on.
Yeah.
And obviously y'all didn't know none of the stuff that y'all know now about, you know, being a 15-year-old promoter at club, you know, whatever. I mean, what clubs did you go to here in
Houston?
In Houston. Or venues, I mean,
I think the ones that were pretty like popular were probably like Aragon and like Mesquite.
Aragon and Mesquite. Wow.
Yeah, I think those were like the top ones, but then like we went to some like in Dallas, like everywhere, you know, across. But yeah, I think in Houston those were the ones that were the most popular.
And then, like, which one was the biggest one outside of Texas? Like, the biggest one. That y'all said, man, we brought this many people around here. Or,
That's a good one.
and y'all did a lot then.
Yeah, it's a
I have
lot.
to think about it.
I have like a
would
list.
say Atlanta, Georgia. I feel like that was like the one, like one of the few first ones that we did, and it was really, really good.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
it was
Atlanta,
really fun.
Georgia?
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was fun. It was a crazy night, but it was fun. It was fun for us.
Yeah.
What kind of stuff, like, went on?
I feel like it was a lot of people there. We got to meet a lot of our besties, which was really fun. I just feel like there was a lot of influencers there too.
Yeah,
Really?
like sometimes it could be easy to get kind of like overstimulated, like in such like a busy place, you know, like where you have to focus on like people talking to you all at once, or like, oh, let me get a picture here, or like, oh, let me dance with you here, and then like the heat, like of just like it being so crowded, you know, it's easy to kind of get overstimulated. So
Yeah, the body heat, like, people creating those places, crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, like, we went to the last day of Rodeo Disco to see the parranda.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't, like, stand the heat. Like, Maria, everyone was, like, sweating and everything. Pero,
Yeah.
and it's, I mean, I'm, like, super big, so I get hot quick. But y'all are small, so I can take a little bit, you know, more heat from people, like.
Yeah.
I know. I told Jordan, I was like, I feel like we would like work, like we would do like a good workout, like a night like that, like was a workout for us. But
So how were y'all prepared too? Y'all was stretched. You were like, okay,
Anyway.
shake hands,
No.
or like bestie hug. I mean the twin hug.
I feel like we're probably already used to that, like being up like that, like adrenaline and everything, because we're on the drill team for high school.
Oh, I
so
see.
Oh, yeah.
we're pretty like athletic and stuff. Like we knew how to like, I guess like what do you call it?
Like manage or like, I don't know, like
manage being out like that.
yeah.
But I feel like that was one of the things. Like me and Jordan have always been like active people, so I feel like that's what helped us a lot.
Yeah, like growing up, we were always in sports. Like when we were little, we did
Dance and
dance. I did softball for a little bit.
Hey.
But I missed Jayden because she didn't want to get dirty. So
Ah,
she
yeah,
was
yeah.
like, I'm not doing that. So yeah, then we went back to dance in high school. So we were on the drill team.
Softball, like the giant baseball.
Yeah, like the
kind of
big
thing?
fat ball. Yeah.
So you like to get dirty, and you like rough sports.
I mean,
whatever.
I just liked it because I don't know. I feel like I was a little. I feel like I'm a little. I don't know. I wouldn't
Rugged.
say-
That's
no, not rugged. Ew.
I think she's a little bit more connected to my dad in the athletic side because
Yeah.
my dad loves baseball.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so
Okay.
baseball's like his number one sport. So I feel like that's how she connected with him.
Yeah. So that would be my
Jayden.
dad's.
I was like, I'll let y'all have it, I guess.
yeah.
yeah, no, I loved going to her games. I remember, like, I'd always be like cheering for her.
Yeah, I was in it only like for a year, but it was pretty fun. But I did miss Jayden, and I also like dancing too. So I was like, we're going back to dance. But it was good to try it because I had always had the curiosity, and I feel like it's better to try things before you say you don't like it than like regret it later.
And did any of the club promotion stuff like mess with your schedule and like
For drill
school or anything?
We never tried to let it. Like, actually, a big, like, honestly, I'm still like stunned on how we actually did it. Like, there was so many like, what do you call that? Like roadblocks where I feel like we were not gonna.
So many obstacles.
Yeah, obstacles.
Yes.
There you go. Where I just feel like, dang, like it's so hard to balance everything out. We're doing like work on the way to events sometimes. Like
Yeah.
sometimes we would do like what do you call it? Like we would drive like a little road trip like time. And the whole time on the drive, I would be on the computer, or we would be on the computer like submitting things.
Yeah.
Even before the event even started, we were like, okay, we're gonna submit this, and then we're gonna go have a good time, whatever. But
Yeah.
it was hard. It was not easy. Like,
No, it definitely was not. Because mind you, we were like 15, 16 around this time. First generation college students doing high school at the same time, modeling, being influencers. Like, it's just so much crammed that, like, looking back, I'm like, we have a lot on our plate. Like, I'm proud. It's proud now. Well, I'm still proud looking back at it, like, seeing that we were able to manage that at such a young age. That's why I feel like now we're just continue to keep that drive with Princesa Empire. So, yeah, it's just crazy to see how we've just juggled everything.
So, getting your degrees, you had to do a lot more todavía on top.
Yeah.
You had to like take extra classes
Yeah, because
extra credits.
what dual credit is, it gives you high school credit and a college credit.
Okay.
So you don't have to take like 2 English classes. You just take like 1 English class, but it's at a
covers
college
both.
level. Yeah, it covers both. So you'll do like high school work in there and also like a college assignment. So kind of both at the same time. So that's what Lone Star offered.
But at our school, not everyone graduated with the associates because sometimes, like, if you fail so many classes, you would be dropped from that program. So, like, even for us, whenever we graduated, we had 2 different graduations. So we had one for college and one for high school. And the college one was only like 20 people.
Yeah, 20
and we were one of those 20.
Wow.
Yeah. Our high school was still small. There were like 90 of us total. So obviously everyone graduated from high school, but not everyone graduated from college. Oh, but there were so many times I thought I was not going to get that degree, guys.
Yeah.
But, you know, just keep pushing. And I feel like a lot of it had to do with me, like, having Jordan, too. I feel like we helped each other a lot.
For sure.
Like,
Yeah.
it hurts my head just thinking about it.
It's spinning. I can see her.
Literally.
Yeah.
But now I feel like that's prepared us for like our university life now, because you know we're students at the University of St. Thomas, and I feel like it was a pretty easy transition. I feel like sometimes like I hear kids saying like, oh my gosh, like the transition from high school to college is so crazy, which I feel like yes, it still was for us, but I feel like because we had those struggles already in high school, we're kind of already mentally prepared, and the workload isn't so like heavy for us because we're used to it.
You know what I just noticed is that if they say that, that means that they're not meant for the college life, because if you're ready for college, you already feel college in high school. Like you already have so much stress you put yourself through, because college is not the same at high school. Like you have to take notes.
Yeah.
The teacher's not holding your hand. The teacher's not telling you, hey, come over here for extra classes, or, you know, let's fix your report card. Let's do this. They're not helping you whatsoever. So when you're in that mentality, like you girls, of like, hey, we got to do this like on the road, laptop, then that means you're meant for college.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like you can grow to be into like probably into the environment. I feel like the environment's kind of like a change, especially if you're going out of town, like out of like your home city or whatever. But I feel like because we're staying like close to home, like we're still in Houston, luckily, and then the fact that our high school was pretty small, like there wasn't a big class of us, and then our college, like our university now, is a private university, so it kind of feels like the same, because it's not a lot of freshmen in our college too, so it's kind of like the same. So it's not really too bad of a change, and I'm glad, like Jayden said, to have her, because I would have no friends. Like not even that, like I'm not outgoing. Well, I do have friends.
I feel like you're more outgoing than I am.
I feel like I am, but I feel like a friend, like I could tell anything too. Like Jada, I tell her everything.
Y'all don't have any separate best friends outside of y'all?
Like this is my friend and this is her friend.
I feel like Jordan always brings the friends, and then I like latch on. Like, okay, you're my friend now too. You know? Yeah, because I feel like Jordan's more social, like off the bat, and with me, I think I'm more like observant first. Like I'd like to observe you and then kind of talk to you, like to know, like, I don't know, I guess the vibe. But I feel like that's, like, even now at college, sometimes Jordan's like, I made a friend. Like, here she is. I'm like, hey.
Yeah, but we've never been the type of siblings to, like, be like, no, this is my friends. Don't talk to them. Like, no, never.
I think this conversation right here is gonna show fruits in the future. You getting this, Adriana? Like, look, like the personality of Jordan shows you what kind of job she's gonna have in the future, and then her personality tells you what kind of job she's gonna have. Yeah, I don't know why, but this is just my opinion, or my what's it called?
Your fortune telling.
My fortune telling skills. I feel like Jordan, based on what she's gonna have some type of a communication job or something like that, a career, and then even by the way she's like, you know, sitting down there, I feel like she's gonna have like a corporate, you know, like job or something where
she's an office siren.
Yeah. Office siren. What is that? I've been hearing about that.
It's like a meme, like when you try to be like, well, not try, but
like mysterious,
like a mysterious baddie, like in an office setting. Basically.
Oh, okay. I mean, I feel like both of y'all gonna be like that. I have a good fashion sense and everything.
Thank you.
But I feel like that's the type of, unless y'all team up again and be like, hey, let's do this together.
Yeah.
And let's do like either business or anything like that. But I guess that's a good topic to go to. Like, Princesa Empire is a business.
Yes, it is.
And you girls are inspiring, teaching, coaching, training, everything, etc. Younger girls and y'all are.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, this was never something like we thought we would be doing. Like pageant coaching, model coaching is never something that like we thought of. You know, like I feel like everything we've done in our
came
past years
naturally.
always comes naturally to us. So I feel like everything is very like, it's just like came into our life because like God has blessed us with it, and that like we never really had to not try too hard, but we never had to force anything. Everything always kind of came natural, like in its own time. And I feel like that's like the type of trust you have to have in God and in life, that like whatever's meant for you will find you, and to not stress or compare yourself to others, because everyone is on their own timeline, you know, and eventually like whatever's meant for you, like I said, will find you.
Pero I mean, God can do so much, but
Yes.
I don't believe in God, but y'all do.
Yes, we do.
Pero y'all are the ones putting in the work. Like,
Yeah, it is a team effort. I mean, dude, like I said, like this was something that came to us, like, you know,
We're only 16.
yeah, we were 16 when we started. It was May 19th of 2024.
Yes.
So it's already been a year, a little over a year.
so when you guys come up with you know, Princesa Empire, did you already see yourselves having like an end goal, like this is where we want Princesa Empire to be, or are y'all just going with the flow of what it could become?
Well, I think before that, because we had started modeling for Moda
Okay.
first before that.
Moda
because-
2000, right?
Yeah, Moda
Yeah.
2000 in Cali. Shout out to
Shout
Gypsy and
out.
Chelsea and Moda. We miss you guys so much. But yeah, we had started modeling for Moda the day of our 16th birthday. So yeah, you could-
Oh yeah, that was our first fashion show.
yes.
Yeah,
And it was so crazy.
It was really crazy because they were coming down for their fashion show
Here in
and
Houston.
yeah, so we got that announcement, and they reached out to us saying that if we wanted to, they heard about our 16, so they
Okay.
asked us if we wanted to borrow, like if they wanted them to ship a dress to us, that way we could wear it for the day of our 16 and like promote it, kind of like, you know, kind of get like Moda kind of like in the loop of our 16. So we're like, yeah, of course.
yeah.
It was
Yeah.
like a 15 style dress?
Yeah,
or?
Yeah, it was like a quinceañera dress.
Yeah.
And like that
we
was
didn't
the
even
funny
plan it
thing.
either. Like Jordan
Yeah.
said, nothing has been because like we're like chasing after it. Like obviously when it does come, we chase it, but it's happened so naturally. So
Yeah.
they reached out to us about that. We didn't even the whole point of the 16 was to kind of like
Do a
have more
teen
fun,
event,
like
yeah.
a little teen event. So we had like a vaquera outfit. And then they reached out to us about the dress. So we're like, you know what? Yeah, like we can wear the dress.
It
and
was the
then
pink
change.
ones, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's pink. And
remember.
we're
So
like so shocked because we're like, we watched Moda since like quarantine, since we were little. Like we would watch like the episodes where they would do like the fake
It was that model
drama.
material.
Yeah, model material. They would do like the drama like in the what do you call it?
In the store.
In the store, yeah. And so we're like, this is crazy, like seeing like our child, like as like we've never, like we used to watch them on TV and seeing that they're reaching out to us, like to see if we wanted to like have a dress from them. It was like, oh my gosh, like unbelievable. Like we could not
Wow.
believe it. So
Yeah, we're fangirling over
Yes,
big time.
literally.
We still do. Even though we're like
Damn.
M2K models, we still fangirl because it's just like so surreal.
Do they have like permanent model like that
Yeah,
work
they-
for them?
Yeah,
stuff
they
like
stay
that?
pretty exclusive for their model
Yeah.
like group that they have, but so that's why we're really shocked. We're like, oh wow, like you know, like they're all the way in California, and then they're reaching out to us, like
Yeah.
honestly, like
But this was just to wear the dress. They weren't asking us to be models just yet.
yeah, that's a whole other
Oh.
thing. But yeah, so they first reached out to us for the dress thing, and we said, yeah, of course. And then we're like, maybe we should go ahead and ask, like, oh, like, if we wear the dress for the 16, could we possibly like also model in the fashion show? And they were on board with it. They're like, oh yes, like of course, like that's like even better. So then
They were
we're
kind of
like,
hoping
okay.
y'all would say that.
Yeah,
too.
because they're coming from Cali. They're not located in Texas, so they need some Houston models because they can't fly all of the models down to Texas. So that's why they were like, oh yeah, like we need some Texas models. So yeah, that's where we came in as well. But the funny
So
thing,
then, yeah, so the date released for the fashion show, and it was the day after our 16, right after.
Yeah.
Okay. Story time, guys. Listen, get like comfortable.
yeah,
Let's go.
So yeah, the whole 16 happened, fun night. Everything happened really, really good. It was a really good turnout. It was really hot. If y'all were there, y'all know
Yes.
how hot it was. But
it was outdoors.
yeah, it was really good. Our hair and everything done like how a 16 girl is. Right after the party was over, there was a specific hotel that all the models for the fashion show had to go to. So it was about 2 in the morning.
Yeah, it was like 2 a.m. when the party ended.
When the
'Cause
party
again, it was
ended.
like a teen event, so you know, like those things and
Run pretty late.
Yeah, run pretty late. So it was like 2 a.m. and we went straight from there to the hotel for hair and makeup.
Yeah. So we were hoping to get there in time to shower, blow dry our hair, you know, take off our makeup, get all of that situated. But we didn't have time. They were already trying to rush us. So I think we did shower, but we could not wet our hair. So our hair was still like in its peinado and everything. So what they had to
From
do from the 16, yes.
Yeah.
So they had to brush it dry like that, like, you know, like it's done already, and they're brushing it and had to style it a whole different way.
It was more like of a touch up.
Well, yeah.
It's pretty simple, like the curls. Like we had just curls, so it wasn't too hard.
Luckily, they were still doing the same.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was still the same-ish, but they still had to work on us. Like, no sleep, nothing. Me and Jordan were there, like, getting all that, like, makeup. I was like, I literally felt like those, like, model, like, videos whenever they, like, what day is it? Like, I don't know if you've seen that, like, those runway models that be like, I don't know what day it is, but
Yeah.
I felt like that. I was like, oh, my gosh, this is, like, crazy. But I was still thankful for the moment, you know? Like, how are you going to pass it up? So,
Yeah.
I think that was like the toughest thing that happened from the fashion show. I think like getting ready is always like the hardest part. And then the fashion show happened. It was really, really good. Their first one, it was really successful. It sold out, I believe. They sold tickets. They sold out.
They usually always sell out when they come to Houston. Cause
They did it at Enchanted.
yes, at
At
Enchanted
that time?
Cypress.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember it.
Yeah. And that was their first time ever coming down to Houston. So me and Jayden were part of that first fashion show, and that was just so crazy to us.
If they were to ever like offer you like a job to work with them,
In California?
move.
Ooh, that's a good question. I guess the future will tell. I don't know. Like, we'll have
If
to
the
see
money's
about-
right,
See y'all in
obviously
a
you have
year.
to, you know, because Cali's expensive. You can't get
Yeah,
paid the
it
same
is.
thing as over here in
No,
Houston.
yeah, very different.
Yeah,
The
so that's-
economy.
Gas is like $5 over there, I think.
Oh, wow.
$4 or
Really?
$5.
Oh, we don't drive, yeah. Spoiler, guys. We're
It
18
was-
and we don't drive.
It's worse for Ubering, So
Yeah.
Ubering is way more.
Yeah, so the fashion show happened literally 2 days, endless, like no sleep at all. But
How long was the fashion show? Like, so how many minutes do you get of show time or show stage
It was
time?
like 3 runways. So I think it was like Fairy Tale, Villain, and then there was one more.
it was like diva.
Yeah, like Diva. So there was like 3 different runways. So basically what that means is like there's like a collection of dresses they'll do that match the theme of that runway. All of the models go out in the dress, and then we change and they do like a little entertainment intermission thing. And then the next one is like Villain or Fairy Tale. And then that next set of dresses, all the models come out and like do their own runway and like so on and so forth.
And do y'all feel like that was preparing you for Princesa Empire?
Yeah, because we like I said, we never knew we were gonna do this.
Yeah, like even meeting Javi, which is like their model coach over there.
Okay.
Yes.
Like we've always watched him too on the show, so he was always like a very scary like model coach guy that's like really like hard on the girls. And when we met him, he was like the sweetest thing ever.
Like the guy, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
has like purple.
Yeah, I seen him.
Yeah.
I seen him.
Yes, he's so
Yes, he's
sweet.
so
We love him
sweet.
so much, and we looked up to him. Well, we still look up to him. He's so cool. Like he's so great. Like he's like intimidating and everything, but like that's as a model coach should be, because like you know they're there to push you, and so that's I feel like also like who we looked up to in coaching now.
Yeah, because when you're a teacher or coach and your friends, like you're like two friends with whoever you're teaching, like they don't take you seriously.
Yeah,
Do
there
you
has
feel the
to-
same?
Yeah,
about
you have
that?
to have like yeah, for sure. Like you have to have boundaries. Like you know, like separate friendship from business sometimes. You know.
For sure. But yeah, so he was one of the ones where I was like, well, all the models, like we're excited to meet everyone. Gypsy, Chelsea, all the moda models, him. But they were nervous for us because they knew we were running on no sleep. So they were just like, do y'all's best out there, you know? And they were actually really impressed with our like performance, like with all that stress and all that like being with us on the stage. Like they're really impressed. And I remember, I believe Gabriel was the one that had like mentioned it. He was like, oh, I want to take them to Cali or like something like that. And we're like, Cali, like
Wow.
we could never go to California, you know?
Yeah.
Like that, or like, you know, this is like a once in a lifetime thing. But yeah, after that, we just continued working with them.
Yeah, because that was in 2023 still. So yeah, that was a long time ago. And then in the following year, that was whenever we opened Princesa Empire in May of 2024. Yeah. So again, we didn't think we were gonna really be models officially for Moda like yet, because we just thought like, okay, that was a great opportunity. We'll never forget. Like we enjoyed it and everything, but like it's over now, you know, sadly. So you know, we thought like maybe like next time if they come down, hopefully they would reach back out to us like again. We would love to have the opportunity, but it never really came to thought again. So we started Princesa Empire.
The next one that I started working with them was Sophie, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, so more recently.
More recently, yeah.
Yeah.
She did a video, everything about the dress that she's gonna pick out.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of that is staged or like.
They have like a formula that they to go with for the show. That way, there's like some like organization in it, but a lot of it was just natural. I mean,
Oh,
we
I
like
see.
to let the quince still have her moment to pick out the dress and everything. But yeah, it was like any type of like dress shopping you would do,
nice,
but
okay.
obviously like with the camera.
I wouldn't know.
But yeah, that was
I just go in and out. There's no drama with me.
that was whenever we did go to Cali for the next day. I don't know if you wanna take over that.
Or should we talk about Princesa?
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah,
however you want.
that was. Yeah, this was unexpected. And actually, it was our mom who really pushed us to do this. Thank you, Mama. We love you. Shout out to Mama Bear. But yeah,
Hey.
she did really push us to do it because, you know, like Jayden and I had been part of like previous organizations that, you know, we're not embarrassed, you know, or anything, we're not unappreciative of like those past things. But once you come to like grow out of something, I feel like once you start getting too comfortable and you feel like you're not really going anywhere, it's time to move and, you know, kind of move on and appreciate that time for what it was and like, you know, kind of move on to the next big thing. So yeah.
What kind of things do girls with a lot of passion, a lot of goals are looking for in those type of organizations to stay for longer? Because I've, you know, that's something that's gonna happen to a lot of places. They're gonna lose people because they're not either, you know, feeding into the goals of their models or whatever. Like, what are some things that the organizations can like do, I guess, to like keep people, if anything, you know?
Yeah.
But y'all are leaders, by the way, so y'all are gonna do your things regardless.
For sure.
I think what we've learned as coaches and in our life in general and in our modeling journey is to have a good relationship with your girls, no boundaries as well, and then also just wish for the best with them. Like me and Jordan, we love to give the girls as many opportunities as they can get, you know, like we're here so that they can be better than, you know, me and Jordan. Like, why would we want them to stay in the same place or like be hidden like with just us? Like, we're so happy, like a lot of our girls have gone to like places where they can do different things, you know?
Yeah.
For different reasons. Like me and Jordan have never done a pageant or anything. You know, a lot of girls are in pageants and we love that for them. A lot of people ask me and Jordan, like, why don't y'all do pageants? Or, you know, like why don't y'all want to do it? But honestly, I feel like me and Jordan are prouder to see our girls that we train, like, you know, to go see them do that. Like, you know, Nailia, one of them, she came here all the way to Colombia. Like, that was a big thing. Like, they're like our babies, honestly. Like, we love to take care of them and see them accomplish things like that.
Do you think it's a requirement to be in a pageant for you to coach girls to go to pageants?
That's never something that we push the girls to do. Obviously, like we let them. Like a lot of the girls are here for different reasons.
But on y'all's end, like, do you think y'all have to have pageant history to coach girls?
Actually, I think this is very what is that word?
Controversial?
Like, not controversial, but I feel like there's a double standard because I feel like nowadays, you know, like it's acceptable, like, well, it's normalized, you know, nothing wrong. Like a girl or a guy could be a model coach, you know, but I feel like more people kind of put more pressure on, like, let's say Jayden and I, we've gotten kind of like some backlash, like, oh, yeah, I've never done a pageant. What do y'all know about pageant coaching? But there's also, you know, like men out there who also do, like, let's say coaching or even like being a dance teacher. Like, just because you've never done or had experience in that, you know, like, doesn't mean like you can't qualify for it. And I feel like girls kind of get that backlash more than men do.
Oh, really?
I do, yeah. Oh. I feel like it's a double standard.
I see it like this. I see it like y'all are directors of a movie. Directors don't know
they
how
don't
to
act. They're
they
not
don't
the actors.
Act. They don't know how to move the cameras. They don't know how to do post-production, edit, you know, change the lighting, anything. Like, so in reality, they don't know how to do anything.
Yes.
But they're making $300-500 million movies because it's a vision.
Exactly. The coach doesn't play the game. You know?
Yeah, I like that analogy. That's smart.
Yeah, but I mean, Jayden and I still know how to walk in heels. You know, like we've modeled for runways, for fashion shows. So I mean, it's not like we have no experience at all. You know.
And I feel like the outcomes from where our girls are going now is kind of like a result of the work that me and Jordan put into them, you know? Like I was saying, like a lot of girls come to us for different reasons. Some of them just come to us because they want to learn how to walk, like for their quince or just walk in heels, or some of them want to do pageants. Some of them want to just like model for like different like companies and things like that. Or
even just for the sisterhood of it.
I should find a word for it. Like there is a word. I'm pretty sure there's a word. like grooming them, like or something, like I don't know, training, but like
kind of like molding them into a model. Or
they should be like to be able to have that etiquette, you know, because that's what the girls are coming for to you guys.
Yeah,
right?
a lot of the girls they come in like with no experience at all. Like some of them come in the shyest thing ever. And honestly, I always told Jordan, like, I love to see them come in like that because it's something we can build on. A lot of our girls, like, that have come in now, like, they were, like, you see them like that with crowns or, like, their attitude, their confidence, and they were not like that the first day they came in. But that makes me and Jordan happy because that means we're doing something right. And I feel like the environment that me and Jordan wanted to have whenever we started Princesa Empire is what it's growing to be. And it just makes us so proud because they're a representation of what me and Jordan want for our company and what we want in girls to see in women in general. You know, everywhere's different. Like, you know, wherever you're going to go is different. And I feel like what me and Jordan always try to promote is be a girl's girl, show love to everyone no matter what, and just have love for everyone. So I feel like the girls are good. Like what me and Jordan so far have been seeing from the girls, that's what they're representing. And I feel like that's following them to accomplish what they're doing now.
Yeah. Exactly, because I feel like, especially at this age, like a lot of the girls that we have are still in high school, and I feel like who you hang around with in this particular stage in your life shapes you as you become older, not like as an adult. So I feel like the crowd you're with will affect you in the long run, and it does. You know, like you are who you hang around with sometimes. No matter like if you think like you can't get influenced, eventually like, you know, you kind of grow to have the same morals or like kind of like qualities or mindsets of who you hang around with. So that's also why I feel like Jayden and I weren't really, how do I say, like we weren't really comfortable with like the things we used to be in, and which is why we had to separate ourselves from that, because what our parents have always told us is to like never let nobody let you do what you're not comfortable with, or
like influence you into
or like push you into like being like someone you're not. Like don't let anybody ever do that. You know, always stay true to yourself and your morals. You know who you are. Don't ever let nobody turn you into an ugly girl, an ugly person, to be involved in drama or nothing like that. So I feel like Jayden and I have really like taken that and created our own group. And now with the girls, like I feel like there have been some times where maybe like a girl, maybe like there has been
they
some
make mistakes.
Make mistakes, and we've always been quick to like address it. Like we always are big on like talking things out, because I feel like that's where a lot of like miscommunication comes from, is like not like expressing yourself. So we always tell the girls, like if we notice something, like we have a meeting, or we have like a little like, what do you call that, like intervention an intervention to kind of like, you know, talk about it and let it out. And it's always resolved like in the same day, because it just happens, you know, at this stage. Like it's just easy to kind of get like
to fall into that.
To fall into just like kind of like getting mad at each other, or like sometimes like just getting involved into drama. But that's something like we've always been very quick to cut out. And anytime like a girl has tried to be that person, they always kind of end up like getting out, which is good, because if you're not going to be a girl's girl, if you're not going to be someone who's spreading positivity and instead wanting to like kind of like poison the environment that Jayden and I have worked hard to create, we don't need you there.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's just because I feel like as leaders, you have to be like that. Like if you're a leader or like a boss of a group or a team, like
you're the example as well.
You're the example. You can't be telling little girls, little boys, whoever, like it's good to be into drama. Like that's not healthy. That's like you, like for parents or even like you as a teen watching, like would you really want to be letting your child or your like daughter, your son, whoever, like be in something like that? You know, like I feel like the environment around this age really impacts you a lot.
Quick shout out to our sponsor, Tezity Photo Booth Rentals. If you've ever been to a party with Tezity, you already know the energy hits different. It's fun, it's bold, and it's the kind of vibe people can't stop talking about the next day. This isn't just about pictures. It's about creating those moments you'll look back and say, yeah, that was the night. Check them out on Instagram, tezity.photobooth. And yeah, let's get back with the episode.
So do you girls think that how can I say this? First of all, have you girls been in those situations where like you have to, you know, see it from your perspective, you know, bad environments or any type of bad poison kind of thing happening because you talk about the environment making you a person. So you've taken yourself out of those situations yourselves.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes, for sure. I feel like me and Jordan have always like been the type of girls to know our morals and to know when to step out of a situation, no matter what. Like, even if everyone is expecting you to do something or not expecting you to do something, you're going to do what feels right. And everyone's different. I mean, everyone is their own person. That's just the type of people me and Jordan are.
Yeah, just speaking for ourselves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I feel like that's what we use. We use all of our life lessons to kind of put whatever we do in the future to be successful. Yeah. So even for Princesa Empire, like, we were so nervous to start it because of that reason. Like, we're scared to lose friends, to lose connections, relationships, and that's what happened. But it's for the best, you know? Like, if you're going to grow, you can't be scared to lose people because it's the people that probably need to be lost.
Yeah, exactly. And, like, I was telling like, me and Jayden, you know, we always have our sister talks and everything, and, like, we, like, can't picture, like, one decision you make in life can be, like, something that's holding you back from something better. You know, you might think, like, maybe wherever you're at or something you have or what you're doing or a place you might be in, whether that be a job or a team or whatever. Like, you might think, like, no, this is, like, the best it is going to get for me, and that's it. Like, this is all I have, and I can't lose it because then I lose everything. But, no, you can't have that mindset. Like, once you feel like you're, like, it's not for you, you can't be scared because you might be holding yourself back from something greater that's waiting for you on the other side of that choice. You know, you have to take that risk.
Especially because me and Jordan loved modeling. We grew to love it. And to let go of it was, like, something that was, like, almost like a heartbreak, we said. Like, we stopped modeling, like, completely for about, like, 4 months, I would say.
Yeah, we took a long break.
And it took us a while. Like, I even remember, like, our mom planting the seed, like, the idea of, like, well, why don't, like, do you want to join, like, something else to model in, or do you want to start y'all's own thing even? And we're just, like, completely shut off about the idea. We're like, no, we don't want to do nothing. Like,
we're just going to focus on school because we're, in our junior year of high school.
Yeah.
So we're like, let's just focus on school right now. It was, like, the most important year for your grades, for colleges. Like, junior year is, like, the year that colleges most look at your grades and your transcripts. So we're like, let's just focus on school, you know, like, keep our mind on what's important, you know, like, those are extracurriculars that, they give us passion, but school's also more important, you know?
Yes, you still do, though, like, some high profile, like, type of modeling, like, once in a while, you know, just to let people know, like, hey, we haven't lost our skills, anything like that, because, you know, people still want to, like, girls that come up to you, twins, like, they're looking up to you.
Yeah.
So in a way, you still always have to prove yourself to them, just to them.
Yeah.
Because you want to show them that you guys have the goods, you know, like, y'all know the whole process.
Yeah, we know ball.
Hello.
Yeah.
No, yeah. So that was something that was really scary to get into. So whenever our mom, like, kind of threw the idea at us, we're like, no, we can't do it. And obviously, like, it was like a heartbreak, you know. Our self-esteem was a little bit down because of what happened and the kind of environment we came from. Like we said, we couldn't even, sometimes you can't even see whenever something is affecting you negatively. So
until you, like, leave it and you see it, like, oh wow.
Yeah,
like,
so
really
we kind of forgot not who we were, but what our potential could be. So whenever we heard of the idea, we're just like, no, like, who would even, like, want to learn from us? Like, who would come, you know, like, how are we even, like, we don't even have a place. Like, what are we going to do, you know?
Yeah.
So we sat on it for about 4 months until one day me and Jordan, my mom, our family were just like, okay, like, what do y'all want? Like, are y'all doing anything? Like, we just kind of talked over, like, about, like, our plans and things.
Yeah.
And me and Jordan were like, ooh, whoa. Me and Jordan were like, you know what? Let's do it. So that's whenever we came up with the idea of, like, okay, where are we going to host these classes? How are we going to get the ball rolling? So luckily, we're located in the Aldine area, and a place that's always been, a person that's always been really welcoming to us was Jose from JJ's. So
shout out Jose.
Yes, we've always, and that's something me and Jordan have always done. Like, we love to keep good connection with everyone, no matter what. And we've always had a good connection with Jose.
Yeah,
so
good friendship and everything. He's always very mature, respectful, everything, you know. He's a very...
He stays in your lane as well, like, because he also has his, you know, work to do, right?
He's a very mature adult.
Wow. So we reached out to him. We asked him if we could have a meeting. So that's whenever we came. to meet with him, and we talked over like our plan, what we wanted, what our vision was, and he was all for it. That's what we really loved about it. Like, we were so happy that he was so welcoming with me and Jordan, and we're super grateful that he opened his studio up to us, because obviously without his support we wouldn't have hosted classes and things like that. So he was really, really excited for us to start too, because we were bringing girls into his studio to know about his place, and he was like, we're also benefiting with his space as well.
Yeah.
So that's how we got that rolling. And then we first started off with how we were going to release the idea, you know, like the idea was already like big enough for me and Jordan to think like, okay, we're doing this. How are we going to make it like hit, you know,
for the public.
Yeah, for the public, you know, to announce it. So that's when we did an idea for our pop-out video, which was like a mysterious type of thing. We're like, do you want to like make it so loud, like already like show our faces, like announce it? So we did like a little like mysterious, suspenseful type of video to kind of release like something's coming, you know?
Yeah.
And then we released the name Princesa Empire as well.
Yeah. So the video was a reel. So if you go like to the bottom of our Instagram, you'll see it. It's like the first thing we ever posted, and it's collabed with JJ's Instagram. And so it was like the boys like practicing like normal, and then like they hear a knock on the door, and the door opens, and it was just both of our heels, and it was like them walking, and we turn on the speaker, and then it like
introduced our name.
Yeah, it like popped out our name, and then like the song that we ended up using for our first tryout choreo.
Oh,
so it was very mysterious. I think Jayden and I have always like pretty much mastered like the element of surprise, because that video got
talk.
a lot.
It got a lot of talk.
It got a lot of talk.
Yeah, like I said earlier too, like we got like support from people we didn't expect from, but also like, you know, there's gonna be backlash as well, and from people we didn't expect it from. Like, you know, things happen. You're gonna grow, and not everyone's gonna support you, and that's something me and Jordan accepted. You know, like we're never gonna hold someone back from who they are. Why are we gonna be mad about that? The only thing we could do is just move on and know that what we're doing, we just gotta trust God in it, and you know, just stay focused on what our goal is, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like even now, me and Jordan always, we talk about, like, things that we're doing. Like, we always focus on what's going to benefit our girls, what's going to benefit me and Jordan. We hardly ever focus on what everyone else is doing, because not everyone has the same end goal as me and Jordan has.
Exactly.
And I feel like, honestly, if you're, like, constantly worried about someone or, like, trying to, like, do something, like, to, I don't know, out of spite or things, me and Jordan do everything with love. So I feel like that's what projects what we do. It's out of love.
It reflects too. You know, it reflects back.
Yeah.
It does.
So if you do things out of love, I mean, you're only gonna get love back.
Exactly. You get what you give out into the world.
Especially public and privately.
Yeah,
because you could do a lot of things publicly and have a whole different persona privately.
Oh, yeah.
So.
And that's just who me and Jordan are. Like, we have love for everyone. Like, I don't think there's anyone that could say that we've ever wished bad on anyone, talked bad on anyone. And that's why it was so shocking to see what crowd of people were saying that, because some of these people have big reputations to uphold, you know? So just morally, like, it just comes from a place where you're like, wow, like, how can you, like, I don't know, like, that's just not who me and Jordan are. So I feel like that's why me and Jordan take everything, like, as a lesson, you know, like, just to keep going. And what we did, it got that type of backlash because it was something good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, what were the comments like? I mean, what kind of backlash comments were y'all getting? Like,
very much the opposite of like what we would pour out. Like, you know, like how Jordan said, like, we pour out love to all girls. Like, I feel like as young women, especially Latina women that are in the same industry as like models and stuff, it could get messy. Like, obviously the modeling world is not all like sunshines and rainbows, but I feel like that's where it kind of gets lost on how like girls should be. Like, we should always be supportive of one another, because at the end of the day, we're all reaching for the same goals. We're all trying to make our parents proud. We're all trying to, you know, succeed in life. So just because someone else is trying to succeed in their own way doesn't mean you should hate on that, you know?
Yeah, like nobody's success should take away from your own, you know? Like, you should never have that mindset. Like, whoever's succeeding in life doesn't mean like you're not succeeding, you know? And I feel like that's kind of like the vibe or like the mindset that some people have. Like, if someone else is doing well, they probably if they're not like really rooting for you, like yeah, they probably want to see you doing well, but not better than them. So I feel like that's not someone you should have around in your life, you know, or someone in your circle that's like someone that's like kind of has that secret animosity. And it's crazy because some comments we would even get from people or like girls or whoever that we've never spoken a word to. Like yeah, sure, like we're familiar with like their names or their faces, but that we've never like actually met. Like you don't even know us as a person, our personalities, like never even had a conversation with us, and yet you have so much to say through like a group chat or a message or whatever it may be.
They were attacking your character and didn't even know you in person.
Exactly.
Wow.
And it's just crazy because why is what someone else doing in their life, like why should that have any effect on you? You know, like your success is your success and my success is my success. You know, like why is it really bothering anybody that much to the point where you have to like put them down amongst another group of friends who are putting, you know, like kind of all just like that's what you're kind of basing your conversations on, just putting everybody down.
Wow.
But like I said, like everyone is different. Everyone has different morals. If that's you as a person, that's you. But me and Jordan have learned to forgive. You know, we're very forgiving people. We're never gonna have that type of like, what do you call that? Like that motive to poke at people or, you know, kind of get back at anyone because that's just not who we are.
Yeah. Like holding a grudge takes more energy than just forgiving and like that's it. You know, just move on with life. People, like, we get it. We're all growing. Like, we're all pretty in our teens. So I guess it'll happen. But, you know, just like, it's probably just an immaturity thing. So it's really like not really ever affected us. Jayden and I have never been like the girls to like really like let comments affect us. And I think it's just because we have a very strong household. Like our parents have always poured so much love into us. We're so close to each other, like all of me, Jayden, and Sophia, like we're our best friends. Like we're always just pouring constant love into each other. And I feel like all that love, it just like overpowers any hate that we get from outside sources. You know what I mean? Like we don't really let that affect us. Like, yeah, sure, we'll hear it, but it doesn't really affect us much because we know like what we're worth. We know like what we have to offer the world, and we're not going to let comments from other people or like even negative thoughts that we may have in our own minds like affect us that much.
Dang, y'all strong-minded.
Thank you.
I would have already let comments get to me.
Obviously sometimes you're like, dang, you know, like, oh my gosh, like.
I guess it's different for girls. Y'all have to stay, like, ¿cómo se dice? What is this?
Like firm?
Poised.
Poised.
Because, Word of the day.
Word of the day. Yeah.
Poised. P-O-I-S-E-D.
Yeah. But I feel like, again, like that's why I'm really grateful for Jordan because we know how to like lift each other up even whenever we feel down about anything, no matter what it is. We know our path. We know what goal we're trying to hit. And we just got to focus on what we're doing. And if we keep doing that so far, like we've been doing, I feel like that's what's going to lead us to do bigger things in anything that we do.
Exactly.
And so you deal with all that stuff, all the backlash when you're starting Princesa Empire. Are y'all doing anything different? Like, obviously there's standards put in, like Miss Universe, you know.
Yes.
¿Cómo se llama nosotros? Belleza Latina, all that kind of stuff. Like there's standards, you know, old standards, new standards. What's old and what's new?
Like in the pageant world, you mean?
Pageant world with Princesa Empire that you guys are implementing. What are some things that were, you know, old standards that you guys are breaking through barriers now, and you know, hey, we're gonna implement this because everyone has a chance to, you know,
I feel
show
like,
out.
Diversity and inclusivity, if I think that's the correct word for it. I feel like, especially where we're located, where we host our classes and everything, we're located in the Alden community, which is a very like diverse community, you know, like of all backgrounds. It doesn't matter where you come from. If you're, you know, if you're not in the best financial situation, if you are, we accept all girls no matter what. We're never going to shut the door on any girl because of anything that like any standard that we set. It's nothing that like a girl can't accomplish, you know. If anything, it's like walking and things like that, but it's nothing that you can't change because like how me and Jordan were like, you know, we're
everybody starts somewhere.
Everyone starts somewhere, and we feel like a door should never be closed on someone because of something like that. Like,
exactly.
You know, like if any girl comes to us wanting to learn something, we're never gonna be like, oh no, you can't, or
because
you know,
of this and that. Yeah, I remember whenever we were starting, and we had actually released like the official tryout video, we were getting like some like messages like, oh, like questions, and me and Jayden were like so shocked by these questions, because there were like questions like, oh, do you have to have a certain height, or do you have to be a certain weight, oh, is it only for like Latinas, or can it be like, you know, like people of other ethnicities? And we're like, of course, like anybody is welcome. Like we were so shocked like to get those messages, because we're like, we would never discriminate anybody based on their weight, height, background, like nothing like that. Like everyone's always welcomed. You know, I know the princesa like it's like in Spanish, but I mean anybody. We've had all kinds of, you know, girls of backgrounds and different like ethnicities, whatever, like from anywhere, join us. And it's so fun to like see that like they feel welcomed in our space, because that's like something Jayden and I always want to promote and push, that like we're welcoming to anybody who wants to try their modeling journey with us.
And I mean, you guys are inclusive. Yeah, y'all let everyone in.
Yes.
Not everyone makes it though.
No.
we do like have opportunities
Yeah.
for girls to stay, but a lot of girls leave for different reasons.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Like they could be like a week in after tryouts and they leave because of something like with school, or you know, something like that. Or you know, we have girls that have been with us since the very beginning of last year, and they leave for different reasons. And we never hold grudges with girls that leave, because it's why are we gonna be mad? You know, like it's like we're just happy to be part of their modeling journey for the time that they were with us. But we're grateful for the girls that have been here with us. Like for the longest, a lot of our girls that have, like, it's shown how much they've grown. You know, some of them have won crowns already, and some of them are heading towards doing that. So it's just something that's like, we're just happy to be a part of any girl's journey, no matter how short or how long the time is for.
What are some accomplishments that Princesa Empire has under their belts now?
So far in the span of 1 year, we have 5 crowns under our belt.
5 crown titles under our name. So Leslie Siller, shout out to Leslie,
Hey.
Our
We
first
love you.
queen.
Yeah, she was our
First.
very
And
first
unexpected,
queen.
actually.
Yes, everything. Like we keep saying the word unexpected, but it's so true, because we opened Princesa Empire in May of 2024, and Leslie was one of the girls in our tryout video that we did for like its launch, and she had asked us like privately. She's like, "Oh, twins, like I'm gonna be part of this pageant, and I need sponsors like for my pasarelas." And we're like we didn't know anything about really like what that meant. So we're like, what are you asking us, like kind of like more specifically? She's like, well, y'all train me like for like my pasarelas on the thing, like for my gala walk, my what was it, swimsuit?
No, she had workout.
Yeah, workout. Well,
Okay.
what it was. It was gala, like for the dress, workout, and tennis shoes, and then her
Western.
Western. Yeah, so then we're like, okay, like let's do it. Like this is time to like try something new. Why would we say no? Like we never want to be like the people like shut down an idea. You know, like everything is an opportunity to learn. So we're like, okay, why not? So then yeah, we trained Leslie,
And we were nervous because, again, like we
Yes.
like barely started Princesa Empire to just start modeling, you know, and then be hit with the pageant. Like you're competing, like that's a competition, and she trusted us that much to, you know, take over her walks to win a crown, you know.
That started strong.
So
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
we did start off strong. It was really, really strong.
Yeah.
So we were nervous, but with everything that happened during the time of our training, we learned stuff from her. She learned stuff from us. So I feel like both of us, like at the time, we were like just like, you know, we're really strong. And she went to the pageant with a good mindset, and she won. And
Did she
Yeah.
come
ended
with
up
any
winning.
experience as well?
She did
Yeah.
do one pageant before. She didn't win, but she got like, I think like best traje or something. She had a
Okay.
really
yeah, she
pretty
had a
outfit.
couple awards, but yeah,
Yeah.
she had she does have a model background as well. Like
So
in
y'all
pageants.
refined as well on what she had already worked on.
Yeah,
In a
so
way,
we gave
yes.
her
Cool.
like her kind of like her routines, like as she did her pasarelas on the like the stage. Like we told her like what turns to do, like her posing, like things like that. And yeah, she won U.S. Mexico.
Ooh.
She won US
So
Mexico. She
Leslie
our
was
crown.
first.
Yeah,
crown.
Leslie was first.
And then second?
And then Simona. So
Simona.
Simona, yeah.
Yeah, she was our second queen, and hers was in November of last year. So
2024.
Yeah, 2024.
Okay.
Yeah. So Leslie was, I think it was June or July. of
July.
July of
July, and then
2024,
November.
and then November. So we had trained Simona for a couple months prior, and yeah, she won. Hers is pretty long. I hope I get it right, but it was Miss Teen Belleza Mexico USA. I think that was right. I'm sorry if I got it wrong. But it's really long, but yeah, she won her crown. So yeah, her reign is already about halfway through, right?
Already
Halfway.
over halfway.
Or over halfway.
Oh, it's already.
Yeah, it's in November.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Oh my
November.
gosh. Yes.
I
I
know.
forget how like far in the year we are. Yeah. So she was our second queen, and oh my gosh, like every time like we go to the girls' pageants, like we cry because it's just like crazy, like seeing like their hard work mixed with our hard work that we've like tried like to pour into them. Like it pays off, you know, and it's just crazy to see like their accomplishments, you know, like it means more to us winning than us, you know, like we don't even like care about getting like the recognition. We love like that they're getting the win. And then our third queen was Nylia, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, Nylia, right?
Yes.
Nylia and Hillary
Yes.
were at the same time. Yeah, so Nylia, she took on a crown for Supreme. So that was the same organization that Leslie is in. And so she took on the U.S.-Mexico Petite crown because, unfortunately, the contestant that had the crown, she had to step down from her reign. So they needed someone to fill her spot for the next competition. So Nylia took on that crown because they scouted her and they saw that like she had like the potential and like also like the platform to do so.
Is that where she was? She was here, right, on the podcast, and
yes,
that's where she said that she was representing Mexico or something.
yeah, she
Okay.
represented U.S. Mexico. So she didn't compete for it, but they did like let her take on the reign because like they saw like she's like a dedicated model and everything. So they weren't just gonna give it to nobody who didn't deserve it, you know.
Okay.
So yeah, so she took that reign on and she did a great job at promoting herself, like holding the title for like the little time that she had.
And training as
Yeah,
well. You know,
training.
most girls have a whole year to train, and she only had a couple months to compete for the
USA.
Yes, the USA.
Yeah, so that competition was también in July or June. I get mixed up with the June. So yeah, and then that was this year. And this year we took our girls to San Antonio. We got Airbnb. We did a pool party. Like we spoiled. So yeah, it was fun. But it was a really, really memorable trip. And that time, Hillary, she was also competing as well. And Nylia was competing. And Leslie también, but she was already ending her reign. So yeah,
Hillary que ganó.
Yeah, she won Nylia's crown that she had taken on. So Nylia passed down her crown to Hillary, and Nylia went up to USA.
Oh.
So it was really cute. It was like a full circle moment like that. She got to pass down the crown to one of our princesas, and then Nylia's moved up to USA.
Wow. And then is that when she went to go
In Colombia,
to Colombia, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
So total that was Leslie, Simona, Nylia's US Mexico, Nylia's USA, and then Hillary's US Mexico Petite. So yeah, 5 titles.
That was all 5.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's been definitely like so like mind blowing to see like in only a year, like well over a year because it's already been like long over May, but yeah, like a year and a half that how much like we have accomplished. So it's all thanks to God, of course, our parents and like our family, our princesas and their parents, because it takes a village. Like it really does. It's like a team effort because me and Jayden could not do this alone for sure.
Yeah, I do need a village because I mean, de por sí, me and Maria over here like doing a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
And sometimes we don't even have time to post everything that we need to do. You know, like we did Hillary's photo shoot stuff. También estoy pensando ahorita, me está acordando, I need to do the AI stuff that I promised y'all. Pero y'all have a lot on y'all's plates. Like, and Princesa Empire just keeps growing and growing.
Yes, thank you.
I want to touch the topic of body positivity. Like y'all girls, y'all let everyone from any background come in. Obviously, that's the best thing about Princesa Empire. But when girls see like standards like in Miss Universe or whatever, like do you think those barriers are being broken these days? And then like, you know, new standards are being put in to include all types of people, because obviously, like, you know, a lot of girls look up to these women that are competing in large pageants.
Yeah.
So do y'all see like yourselves, you know, having to be mental coaches kind of thing as well?
Yeah.
I definitely do feel like it is making a breakthrough in the modeling like industry and the pageantry industry. And I feel really grateful that me and Jordan are in the position to influence these girls about body positivity, because that's what they need. Like Jordan said earlier, right now is the time where girls are most influenced, where their minds are growing, you know. This is where they're influenced the most in their life. And I'm really grateful that me and Jordan get to be a part of girls in this age group because we get to push that. And no matter how far they go in life, at least me and Jordan will always know that we were a part of their lives, like pushing that mindset on them, like being positive, and like depending on how big Princesa Empire grows, I want to always keep that image that me and Jordan like are loving to all girls. Girls should always be spreading positivity for one another, no matter how you look, how much you weigh, no matter what background you come from, because that's what we just need to push in today's world. I feel like a lot of girls lose that the mentality, especially now. Social media is a big thing, and I'm really grateful that me and Jordan have the platform to spread our message, as well as the other girls.
Yeah, because I want to touch the topic because you girls are 18. You guys are like, grown. Like, y'all are there already, you know?
Yeah.
And so you have to think like adults. Like, hey, you know, these girls, which are actual girls, you know, they're underage. They don't know better. Or sometimes they get told, hey, you can't do this because you're this thin or you're this big or whatever. But in reality, I mean, we have winners out there, you know, like Elena was telling me that there was someone that broke records. What was that? And so plus size models también.
Yeah, I feel like nobody should ever be in a position to really judge or limit somebody just based on appearance. Like, even like talking about anybody, who am I to judge you or like anybody? I'm nobody to judge anybody, you know? Like, nobody should be that what is that, entitled to like want to say like someone is limited based on their looks.
Yeah, because I was chunky when I was in middle school. I was like, man, I'm never going to be skinny, or I'm never going to be this.
Yeah.
Because no one told me nothing. Like, no, like, not even my parents. My parents were like, estás gordito, mijo. I was like, okay, sé. Pero, like, no one was there to encourage me. Like, hey, this is just a face, or this is just, you know, you can change your physical appearance. You can change this. You can improve on your, you know, mental strength, everything. And you guys are there for these girls, you know, to help them create a better mental fortitude that's going to, you know, be used in their adult world. They're going to be a lot more independent, a lot more, you know, you guys are, her name was Ashley Graham.
She was considered a
Plus size model from where?
From America's
Next Top Model. Wow. And she looks beautiful too. Wow. So it's possible.
Yeah,
It's possible for anyone.
Yeah, like it's a new day and age. Like anything is possible. And like I said, like nobody should be feeling limited just based on their appearance, whether they're too overweight, underweight. You know, like nobody should ever feel that way.
They can hear you? Oh, no, yeah, the mic can hear, yeah.
Yeah, very close.
And you can hear yourself, right, on the headphones?
Yeah, I can.
No, yeah. That's what I was struggling about in the beginning. Damn. So, I mean, what are some goals now for Princesa Empire? Like, y'all had all this work put on top of y'all by surprise. Like, Leslie came up to y'all, like, hey, train me, this and that. Hey, Simona, I have this pageant, I'm going to do it. But, like, are y'all chasing other stuff as well, independently, with Princesa Empire? Like, y'all want to be involved in this, y'all want to be involved in that. What are some things that you guys want Princesa to be a part of? Or to create, I don't know, because y'all can create or y'all can be a part of things.
Yeah, so we're definitely open to working with a lot of, like, we're open to any modeling thing that the girls want to do. Of course, like, everyone comes here for a different reason, so we're pretty open to anything. Right now, we really, like, look forward to the girls that are competing, like, for new pageants and things. We always love to see what the girls are doing, like, what they're passionate about, too. For us, we're really just, like, a base for the girls to have, like, people, like coaches that they can always count on to push them to complete their goals. So, like, we never push pageants on the girls. Like, we never tell the girls, like, oh, you got to do a pageant, you know? Yeah. That's, like, them, like, personally, if they want to do it or not. So, really, I think it's just to keep pushing the girls. I would feel like the biggest goal for any business is to just expand, hopefully get the name out there more, like, probably, like, in different cities, maybe travel, like, with the girls, because I know, like, they're getting pretty known. We try to get the social media, like, up there. That way they can get those opportunities. Like, you know, we love to provide the girls with as much opportunities as they can. Yeah. So I'm grateful that it's grown to be what it is so far in just a year. So I feel like the girls are trusting us. We're trusting them. And I feel like if we keep that up, like, we're going to grow to do something bigger things.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
Cool.
Basically what
So
she said.
basically, what Princesa Empire does as well is like, okay, so y'all charge your girls like a fee to be a part of like the modeling.
Yeah, of the team, because
Team.
you know it is a service. You
Yeah.
know, like it's our job. It is like what we depend on for, like, you know, our source of income. And like I said, like you know, it is something that we want to grow in and everything. And so I could definitely see it coming bigger, because just in the span of over a year, like it's already gotten so much. And we're so thankful for everyone who's helped us in our journey, like Jose, you guys for letting us borrow Box Studios. You know, it's just like people like you guys who will always remember, and like in the future, like remember, like, dang, they were part of our journey. Like they helped us in this little way. Like they, like, just one yes can change everything, you know. Like
They're gonna be in
it
New
means so
York,
much.
and they're gonna be scrolling. Oh, Box Studio, they helped us in the beginning. And I'm
Having a
like,
flashback.
But you
Yeah.
never know. Even now, like we're trying to say like goals we have, and it could be something completely different,
Yes.
bigger. You know, we never know. So
wow.
I'm just excited to just keep going, pushing the girls and pushing each other.
I feel like y'all should do a fashion show.
Fashion
Really?
show.
A fashion show, and then you know, it could be gala based, or it could
Yeah.
be, because I mean, Quinceañera stuff is like
No, yeah,
separate.
I think
You know,
Quince is more on me and Jayden's personal, like, influencer side, because Moda did ask us to be
Oh, really?
models and everything 2024
Oh, yeah.
before the second fashion show,
Oh, okay.
because they
I see.
came. They did 2 fashion shows here in Houston. One in 2023 and one in 2024, and before then we did like the promo shoot for it. So they had came down for a shoot prior to the fashion show so that we could take photos at Enchanted and everything. And they surprised us while we're doing our hair and makeup and everything. They called us like downstairs from the makeup room or whatever, and then we came down, and on the table they had like the merch and everything, and they were recording, and they asked us to be part of the team. So we were their first ever model ambassadors from Texas. So
really,
we're the only models out of state. All
y'all
the
still
models-
ambassadors
Yeah,
to
yeah,
this day.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so this year we went to Cali for their fashion show that they had at
In
Pico.
April.
Yeah, in April.
Oh, I did see that.
Yeah, it was at Picolandia. So
Picolandia?
Yeah, in Cali.
Picolandia.
Well, they call
Yeah.
Pico Rivera, but they call it Modalandia or Picolandia, whatever. There's like the little nicknames for it, but
Like
yeah.
Little Beverly Hills, but for
Yeah,
Moda.
so that was the first time we ever went to Cali, and we were like so like shocked that they asked us like to come down for their fashion show in Cali. So yeah, that was the first time we went for a fashion show out of Houston, because the past 2 I did were in Houston, and we're like, wow, we're getting like to get the whole experience of like actually being in California. And then that was also whenever we had Sophia pick out her dress and everything, so we did like everything there and took advantage of the trip.
We've talked business, we talked all the goals kind of stuff, but what are some personal things that y'all are looking forward to? Like, are y'all looking to travel? You know,
I feel like we need-
boyfriend, like, well, okay, yeah, let's start with like boyfriend stuff kind of thing, because I feel like they're giving me the runaround on the boy things at the 15. Yeah, like, how's the personal life? Like being twins. Whenever, let's say Jordan's looking out for like, whenever she's in the search in the jungle for her Tarzan.
Jungle.
Yeah, this is a jungle. Used to say jungle. Or Jayden, you know, vice versa.
Right. Wait. Why Jordan? Why just Jordan? I want to be in the jungle. I'm playing.
Oh my god.
I'm playing.
Like, do y'all feel like y'all have to talk about what's going on? Like, because
Like with each other?
yeah.
I feel like Jayden and I have always had that open relationship. Like, she's told me things, you know, like sister things that like we probably, not that we're keeping anything from our parents, but even from Sophie, like just because she
A
doesn't
billionaire
understand.
boyfriend.
Oh no. But yeah, like just because me and Jayden were in the same age group, so we tell each other things because we get it, you know, like we understand. But I feel like in like relationship wise, like yeah, we'll always be close. Like, I mean, I get like we'll have our personal.
Have you had
relationships.
boyfriends? She's
No.
giving me the runaround.
No, we haven't. No,
You haven't had boyfriends?
no.
Tú tampoco?
18.
Hey, that they know of los parents.
No, actually.
What are y'all looking for? Like in a. We're gonna do like a. Look at the camera right there. What are you looking for in a guy? Like what? Obviously, y'all are like super smart,
Thank
super
you.
talented, really beautiful. Y'all have like, and then your parents on top of that are like high standards. Like what could guys in the field, in the jungle, could expect from you twins? Like, what are the questions that you would interview these guys with, that if you were ever to, like, let's say you have a chair over here, empty chair, and then there's a line of guys outside, and you have to find a boyfriend. What are the questions that you would ask this guy?
Oh, I'm happy where I am right now in my life. I feel like any girl, just even like in general, I feel like they just need to respect what you do, what your goals are, and be an attribute to what your goals like. Be, what do you call it? Like
An asset.
Yes, like an asset. I feel like they need to respect your goals, because I feel like it goes mutually, and I feel like a lot of girls. How could I say this? No.
She's nervous.
I think I get what she's trying to say.
I feel like a lot of girls,
you have to be able to support.
they can lose
as
themselves.
well.
Like, you know, a lot of people could lose themselves in relationships and what their goals are. And I feel like, personally, each partner should have their goals that they want to do and just be there to support each other for them. So, me personally, I would support anything my partner does, and I would hope they would do the same.
Yeah, same thing.
That's the biggest thing.
Jordan?
Same thing. I get what she's trying to say.
Jordan, like, I'm piggybacking.
I'm gonna piggyback off that. No, yeah, like same thing that she said. Like obviously respectful, like having respect for me, my parents, you know, things like that. And like also how she said about like goals, like, you know, yes, like as partners, like y'all, you know, are together, but don't let like yourselves get so consumed in one another that you kind of lose sight of your personal lives too.
Yeah.
Because it's healthy, yes, to pour love into each other, but also have like your own personal times to have yourself to grow. Because if you can't grow with your like in your own time, you can't grow together.
Oh yeah, damn, they're so like. It's this.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, we've never been in a rush or nothing. You know, it's just whatever comes our way. You know, whoever shows that they're serious or things like that.
¿Cómo se dice? Pretendientes, right? Pretendientes.
Yeah.
They don't have official pretendientes then. No. Or yeah, do have pretendientes. I thought that I know in the background. She's giving me all the yeah, she's giving me the scoop over here. So the twins aren't, you know, saying much, but
that's because also I feel like privacy is also a big thing now because again, social media is so big. And for me, I love like old school love. Like I love like whenever you watch a movie and it's like the only thing they can really communicate with is like being with each other. Like I feel like, what do you call that? Like face-to-face intimacy is like really good to have nowadays because everything can be just like so publicized and everything. And I feel like social media can be like a good thing and a bad thing when it comes to relationships like that. So yeah.
Okay, now I'm getting something from Jayden over here. That old school, yeah. And now Jordan.
Yes.
What's your type?
You're the one that's nervous. You're trying to say it's me.
No.
What's your type? Like old school love over here?
Same thing.
Yeah. I'm telling you, she's good at giving the runaround.
You're bullying me.
What? Why is it bullying?
No, it's good. Like I feel like y'all should, you know, let it out to the world. Like, hey, this is what I'm looking for because you know, obviously you want a good partner. You know, that's gonna support you, like you said. You want someone that's going to be there for you in the tough, bad, good, whatever. Y también que tenga sus purpose goals. Because obviously, y'all don't want someone like that. So like, hey, let's drink every day. Or let's, like, obviously, you're not looking for that, right?
No.
So you have to, like, materialize it.
Yeah.
And let people know, like, hey, I'm looking for God-fearing man.
Oh, yeah.
Because obviously, y'all believe in God, right?
Yes, for sure.
That's number one for y'all, right? You have not just goals, but are working towards your goals, you know? Like some academics, y'all looking for academics?
I think, yeah, like yes and no, it can go hand in hand because schools, like college is not for everybody.
Yeah.
You know, I guess like hard work as well, like just like willing to put in that hard work, you know, because I'm not,
okay.
I'm not doing no drawers or nothing.
Yeah.
I'm not building nothing.
And obviously has a job, right? Like job and like, you know, at least it's looking to, you know, improve financially and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, this world revolves around money. So if you can't, you know, satisfy Jordan's or Jayden's lifestyle, because I feel like y'all gonna have a like super big, like I don't know how to put it in the words, but like luxurious lifestyle. Because I feel like, you know, I see everyone's future in the way that, you know, what you put it out is what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
And I feel like y'all putting a lot of work into your lives, lifestyles and everything. So I feel like you're gonna have successful careers, and you're gonna need successful también partners
I think that's
as well.
probably why Jayden and I probably have never really been in like a serious relationship, because I don't know, my parents are like, I think y'all are just intimidating to like boys, because I mean, not bragging or nothing like that, but like we've just done so much and accomplished so much at a young age that it can be kind of intimidating to probably guys our age or whatever, like, oh, like I'm not at their level, or like, I'm not even sounding like that, I swear, I'm not trying to sound like that, but that's like, maybe like I can see it from that point of view. But I think someone who's willing to put that effort in and be like, no, like you're who I want to love or whatever, like things like that, then that's like what matters more.
She's so good at going around in circles too. And Jayden straight up, yeah. That's how. That's you see why I went with the jungle thing, because she likes going to the jungle. She likes, and you're like this. I see communications, career, corporate, straight up,
No,
and then goes like this.
I think just let everything happen naturally, though. Whatever's meant for you, whoever's meant for you is going to come your way. I would just say don't try and look for it, or don't try and force it, because that's just going to push it more away.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Just don't lose yourselves in work,
yeah.
because
Yeah,
y'all
for
need a
sure.
personal life too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She's like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that personal life. Yes.
Bad experience you had with him.
A bad?
Bad?
Bad experience you had with the president.
Oh yeah, like, I mean, obviously, like, just, you know, I'm pretty sure they're embarrassed because you're listening. Pero,
No, I'm more
Mom, she knows
comfortable.
everything.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
Mom,
okay.
we
So,
tell
I
Mom
mean,
everything.
let's talk about, like, a past pretendiente thing. You know, because
the
I'm pretty sure your
cheese is
followers,
coming
like, you gotta, I'm not just asking this for myself. Like, I know your followers and fans that they're like, I know they have boyfriend or, you know, boyfriend right there. Yeah, casi algos.
Yeah.
Marinovios.
What the what?
Así se dice, ¿no? Casi algos, marinovios or something. I don't know.
Like a bad experience.
Who's the one? A ver, tú dime. Who's the one that came
Why?
home?
No, you can't
crying?
ask Mom. You know she's going to tell you.
Yeah, she's not supposed to be in this.
I think Jayden should tell us. I think it's
Oh,
want
my.
to know.
Yeah.
Is it you relate? Is the time that you found out that
Oh. I mean, I don't know.
Jayden found out.
names?
I'm
Yeah,
never,
you
like,
don't
ashamed.
expose nothing. Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll get thrown under the bus today. No, I'm like, okay. No, yeah, okay, I'll go ahead and say it, because I feel like I feel like any girl's gonna go through at least one heartbreak in her life. I feel like mine was not even a heartbreak. I feel like I just took it dramatic, as I took it dramatic because I was just like young. I feel like how old was I? I was probably like 15, and probably like, what do you call it? I was just always like, I'm always been a girl that's like in love with love. I just feel like I'm a really loving person.
She's
so
a lover girl.
Yeah, I'm like a romantic, you know? But yeah, I think my first heartbreak was 15, and the guy, I would even say like now, like honestly, I did take it, like I overtook it, like honestly.
Overreacted?
Probably, but I think it's just because my heart was so pure. Like whenever you're young, your heart's so pure, you see love like perfect, you know? And I think I was just like, I liked the idea. Yeah, so the guy, I guess I was like liking or talking to or whatever. I guess we both liked each other, and
Y'all clicked.
yeah, we clicked in a good way. We're friends and everything. It was good. And there were signals where like I guess he like was throwing at me where I was like, oh, okay, like this could probably move on to something like more than like friends. And then he never ever told me the big thing that kind of like broke my heart, which was like he had a girlfriend the whole time. And he didn't even tell me. I like found out. So
Hey, do the sound effect.
no, yeah, but I think that was also a wake up call for me. Like, you know, like boys can be liars too. Never like, you know, you
Fair
can't
will
expect
be played.
perfection from everyone.
You
But-
almost got played then.
Yeah, I did, but I found out. So I was like, and then I guess whenever I confronted him, he already knew that I knew. So it was just like a whole thing. It was like, I was like, why didn't you just tell? Like, it was already like a red flag that he was like trying to keep something from me. Because why didn't you just tell me if we were friends or if you didn't see me
You
that
found
way?
out in school or
Social media.
social media?
Social media.
Social media.
But yeah, so I mean, I was hurt about it, but not that hurt. I was like, okay, it's like whatever. Like things happen in life. It was a lesson. Like, you know, not everything's gonna turn out the way it is. There's gonna be liars.
And then
But that was at 15, long time ago. But I guess
Yeah.
that was like my first heartbreak because it was like, you know, like the first interaction I had with like liking someone like that, and I just took it hard. I took it way too hard. But I think I took it hard at the moment. I didn't let it affect me like forever because, you know, like
I didn't let it affect me.
I didn't let it affect me forever.
She's
but
yapping now.
Letting it all out.
yeah, I didn't let it affect me. No. Like like it's fine. Like if I see that person again, it's like it's all good.
It's on site.
No, it's good. Like it's honestly like, you know, it just happens. We're all growing up. We all have like, you know, things we're gonna go through. It's fine. Mistakes. So I'm a forgiving person. You know?
It's good. Yeah. I mean, you should take it like, you know, to heart. But I mean, you guys were 15.
Yeah,
you know.
long time. Long.
Someone broke my heart too in high school. She liked someone else. Maria liked someone else.
Oh, no.
And then we were dating, and she's like, I don't like you no more. Broke up with me. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And then the winner. No, pero that's what happened. And then Jordan, ¿qué te dijo? Come on, twin. Like, let's go have some ice cream.
Yeah, that's why. Like Jordan's always been like there for me to pick me back up and things like that, and that's why I still like I took it hard, but not like too hard, like where it's gonna affect you. That's why I'm saying like have a personal life. Don't get too wrapped up in like a relationship or anything because you know you want to have something for yourself.
Yeah, you don't want to depend on someone else for your happiness.
Yeah.
Like yourself should be your happiness.
Yeah.
But I would say have boyfriends because life is ¿cómo te digo? Life is short. Life is full of ¿cómo se dice? Lessons, and you don't get those lessons unless you experience stuff.
No, yeah, of course.
Yeah, so you don't want to be like regretting like, oh, I should have, you know, done my research. You know,
Yeah.
He doesn't dance, or he doesn't do this, or he doesn't know how to like, you know, make me happy with, you know, bring me flowers, stuff like that. You know,
Yeah.
you're not gonna know how guys are out there. I mean, from experience as a guy, you know, like not everyone's gonna, you know, try to go above and beyond. That's for
Yeah.
sure. So that's why
Yeah.
you have to look for it and then be able to like analyze later on.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And then we're waiting for Jordan's story.
My story?
No,
I feel like people who I have probably like had my little like talking things with. I don't think I've ever really had a hard one. I'm like looking at Jayden like, right? Don't look at like I said, she's been through everything with me. Probably like the worst one was probably with like a friend I had that I was really close with and everything. I think I was like 15 or 16, like around the same age. But I mean, like you said, life things happen. So it was just like, dang, like it was crazy how it ended up like kind of hurting me, I guess, in a sense. But I mean, I'm young, so I'm thinking like, oh, it's a big deal. But really, like, it just happens. Like, it's just kind of like boys at this age kind of just want to, you know, like explore or like try to like cheat, like lie or whatever. So I guess it's kind of the same concept. So, but yeah, probably with like a friend I had that we ended up probably trying to like take it into something else, but it didn't work. But I mean, it's nothing I'm ever gonna hold a grudge against. It's a life lesson. You
Imagine they get on the comment section.
know? No, I mean, like, you know, it was cool. Like, you know, we both like learned things from each other, had like fun together, made memories, things like that. But you can just like appreciate people in the past and just keep going forward. Because if you're looking back and always like dwelling on like past people, you're never gonna meet someone who's better, who's gonna do like make you think like, oh wow, like I thought I deserved like this from this person, and this person's doing 10 times as much. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you probably like thought like, dang, this person, like I couldn't even get this from them, and then like somebody new comes and you're like, wow, he does this and more. So yeah.
Agree.
Okay, we're done with the boys topic then.
Yeah.
Let me how much time do we have? Okay, so yeah, more about y'all's personal stuff, like life. What are some dreams that y'all have? Like, what is Jordan, dreaming of? What is Jayden dreaming of? Like, what are your goals? But not really goals. Let's do like dreams, because dreams I feel like are bigger than goals.
Yeah.
That's what really like makes you happy in life, and goals are just the finish line sometimes, or getting close to the finish line.
Yeah, I think personally, I would like to like dedicate more time to like personal life stuff as well, like like mentally, physically, probably like going to the gym more, doing more self-love things, and like my own time. Obviously, like focusing on college and everything. That's like number one right now, because education's something no one can ever take away from you and that you earn. So, education for sure. Relationship, of course, like if it comes along.
Let me make it easier for you. What is your dream?
Mine?
Like the dream.
The?
Yeah, the dream.
Ooh, it's hard because like there's so many different aspects.
What the younger Jordan? What was she thinking about?
I would say, can I go?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
I would say to live a satisfied life where I'm happy and I give all the things, like all my happiness and all my gratitude back to my parents.
Yeah.
Because honestly, like my parents are my number one. My little sister is my number one. So I feel like just like being able, for me and Jordan to be able to do things that my parents didn't get to do or didn't get the opportunity to do, I want to be able to have the opportunity to give all that back to them and times 10.
Yeah.
Times 100.
Times 100.
Times 10 too little. Yeah.
Infinity. She's like crying.
That'd be my goal, like to make them like proud and like to give them back what they've always wanted.
Yeah. I would say that, and like how Jayden also said about Sophia, like that was a good answer.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, like just being truly happy and satisfied with life, and like giving back into the world, like what we worked hard for, what I worked hard for, to Tami and my parents, and then to Sophia, because she's our little sister and we love her, we baby her so much.
She's She's 14, and 14. We still like
we still call her baby and everything. So yeah, just making sure that like our hard work like pays off in that way. Like,
what are some things that you, sorry to interrupt,
No,
but what are some things that you saw, what are some sacrifices that you saw your parents go through that you wish, like, what, like, because of this, I'm going to work extra hard,
I think definitely their own personal lives. Like, I think my mom's always said, like, oh, I've always dreamed of being a mom. Like, that's my dream. Like, being a mom to y'all was my dream. So, I'm already fulfilled in life by that. So I love her for that, because she's always, like, put us first and number one and everything. And so has my dad. But obviously, like, our mom, we're super close with her. And so I think, like, that really showed me in Jayden that, like, wow, my mom and my dad, they both, like, really don't have, like, too much of a social life, like, with their own friends too much. Like, we're always doing family stuff. And they're thankful for that. Like, I know Jayden and I, like, yeah, we have our group of friends and stuff like that. And sometimes, like we kind of feel a little selfish too, because we're just like, dang, like our parents just like on the weekends, they're just tending to us. Well, through the whole week, like they take us to school, they make sure like we're doing good, like, like making sure we have the things we need for class, like taking us to class, to the studio on the weekends. Like if we have an event, they take us to an event or to like a quince or a party. Like it's always them revolving around us in our lives. And I like kind of like seeing it now, like they never really have time to go off and do their own thing.
And we ask them too, but they tell us, they're like, no, like y'all are our happiness.
Yeah.
Like we'd rather choose y'all, like to spend a day like with y'all than to go anywhere else. And that's why, like, we have so much fun and we bring them like around everyone. We like tell them, no, like come with us, because we love to experience and share our lives with them. Yeah. Because like, why not? Like, why would we push them away, like out of our lives, when we want them to be a part of it? Especially with the big things that me and Jordan are doing now. I hope that we always have that connection with them to bring them along all the achievements that we have.
Yeah. I know, right? Like low-key choking up a little bit.
Yeah, I cry really ugly. That's why I'm holding myself. Like I'm really emotional.
Yeah,
I'm really emotional. Yeah, I'm really emotional. Like I'm the type of guy that will cry for everything. When I'm mad, when everything.
Yeah.
And I would like. In my head, I could like imagine myself, pero that makes me like, really happy to hear that, because I always, and you're gonna go through this too. You're gonna see your younger self always in your head. You're always gonna be like, the 15-year-old Jayden, the 15-year-old Jordan.
Yeah.
You know, I'm fulfilling this person's dream. You know, is as an adult now. So never let go of your like younger self's dreams, because that's what really makes you happy in life.
Yeah.
And then taking care of your parents should always be number one. On top of that, pero yeah, it's not about me. It's about y'all. I want to start talking about that. No, pero y'all, yeah, we're super proud of y'all.
Thank
Like
you.
Maria and I, and I think everyone that works around us is really, really proud of you guys.
Thank
As
you.
work and work ethic.
you.
Make it seem easy from afar, but you know that's why we have these types of conversations, because
Yeah.
people need to find out like what goes behind the screen, I guess you can say,
that is
behind the
true.
curtain.
Yeah.
And y'all keep going at it. Like, y'all should never give up, never let go of your parents advice, because there's always going to be people out there that want to give you advice. And obviously y'all are like super like mentally strong, way more than me. I joined the gang like in middle school. That's how bad I was. Like,
Oh my God.
so I was not strong mentally. So to see that in the younger generation, it's like, it makes me super happy, because I wish, I could have, fed my ambitions.
Yeah.
And I had so many ambitions, but I always let people feed me the wrong ideas. So I always tell young people, like, super proud of you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It means a lot.
Yeah, and I'm still a kid at 29. So I still got my whole life around, in front of me.
Yeah.
Pero, is there anything else that I might want to like touch on? Anything?
I think just overall, like, our message is to just like give out in the world what you want to receive back, whether that be love, like things like that. I hope that like Jayden and I are an example that at a young age you can do anything you put your mind to, and never think that like limits could define you. Don't let struggles like define you. Don't let them stop you, because if you don't go through struggles, it means you're not growing. So if you're always sedative or comfortable, that means you need to do something different. So I hope that Jayden and I can be that example for anybody out there, no matter what age you are. But yeah, just that. Jayden's like, yep, what she said. What she said.
No, keep pushing.
That's your camera right there, by the way.
Okay. No, just keep pushing. Like Jordan said, I hope that we're a good example for, from being a little girl sitting in front of the TV watching like Moldash shows to being on the stage. Like, I'm using that as an example. You can really set anything you put your mind to, and you can go anywhere in life that you want to be if you just believe in yourself, and if you just focus on what you want to do in life. You could put yourself in that position.
Totally right, honestly. So, I think we're good. Anything I want to promote? Use that camera también. I know y'all gave y'all's message right now, but like something I want to promote. Anything else that's coming up? Anything like that?
I would say Princesa Empire is actually having video submission tryouts. So go ahead and look at our Instagram for Princesa Empire for that if you do want to be a part of the team. I hope that we inspired you and that you got a little inside scoop for what Princesa Empire is. You can go ahead and send it to the number that's on the thing. All the information is in there if y'all want to be a part of that.
Yes.
Look forward to more twin content. We plan to bring y'all along more things, especially Sophia's Quinceañera that's coming next year. So we're excited to bring y'all along that and just more things.
Yeah, like Jayden said, that's the most like recent thing that's next coming for Princesa Empire. We have a lot of more projects up our sleeves, so those are definitely something to stay in tune for. But yeah, we're accepting girls right now to submit video submissions, so no experience is needed or anything like that. We'd love to have you guys, so y'all can follow us on Instagram and TikTok, as well as our twins page, Hinojosa Twins, on Instagram and TikTok.
Awesome. Thank you, girls. And I do apologize for my low energy kind of stuff, but I can't do anything else with this voice. But really happy to have you guys, you girls, on the podcast. Always love having girls around. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much.
Thank
At
you.
in Puro Cotorreo. That was this episode, guys. So see you on the next
Bye.
one.